Super dope. You cutting me off like always. That shit just hurts.
You told me, you said, yo, man, next time you need to leave the music all the way to the end, yo.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. That's my shit.
Bomb. What's up, man?
Yeah, I
Mellow
already know,
Room, man.
It's the Mellow Room, man. We here just like we always are each and every Sunday. I don't know why you would expect anything different.
Yeah, man.
You
Sunday
know,
fun
and it's
day.
crazy because it's like we always seem to go on around 4 o'clock. So
I know we running late today.
we're gonna have to start.
Forgive us.
Nah, it's not that even it's a bad thing because it's a consistent time.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think we need to probably just start setting the time when we put the ads up and shit, probably for 4 o'clock.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man, because it's, well, I guess because it's the situations, but I still like the 3 o'clock slot.
Oh, I like it too. I guess it's like, you know, like the estimated time.
Yeah.
The
We got to put like on at 3, estimated around 4.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, like we said, it's the Mellow Room. It's another Sunday. It's looking like the weather's about to clear up a little bit. It was a little rain going on through there, but I'm sure everybody getting to the fun part of the day anyway. Before you get back to the hectic, grueling, you know, schedule of the work week.
Yep.
But y'all already know, man, we here, man, kicking it with y'all. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody who's tuning in. Also, like usual, shout out Airs Printing.
Big shout out to Airs Printing, man. You know, that's family over there. I know today is a great day for the family over there at Airs Printing because Atlanta's beating the dog shit out of.
Yo, I actually went for them, yo.
Yeah. Me too. I picked them in the you know the Super 6 shit. I'm hoping everybody out there paid attention last week because I did drop some keys for y'all. I hope y'all all got on to the Super 6 wave. You know what I mean? And the NBC Sports Predictor wave.
Yeah.
It's a chance to turn nothing into something. You know what I mean? And in today's world, there ain't too many opportunities out there like that. So, you know, basically, why not turn your knowledge of sports into some cash if you can? You know what I mean? But like I was saying with Airs Printing, man, I'm sure you guys are happy because Atlanta is beating the brakes off of the Vikings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that.
But also with the shout-outs, you know, we always like to shout out iCravesDessert.net.
Yep,
That
go
is
to
family.
iCravesDessert.net.
You know what I mean? That is family, and we, like we say, man, go there, show some love, some support. It's a lot of events going on, so get your baked goodies. You know what I mean? I seen some people out there on the timelines and on the feed on my gram. You guys do party hosting and events like that. You know what I mean? So even if you would like to partner up, man, link up, partner up, because they could do the goodies. They can handle that side while you handling
sound effects going on.
You know, while you handling more of the graphics and the visual of the party layout.
Yeah, they can
you know
cater.
what I mean?
They can cater the event for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So let's not be afraid to let's make teamwork, make a dream work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? But also, you know, like my partner said, big shout out to everybody that's tuned in and checking in. If not, tag a friend. You know what I mean? Tell them see what's up.
Man.
Tell them peek in and see what's up with the Mellow Room.
Like your homeboy was saying the other day, man. I forget who it was at the moment. But a couple people been saying it lately, celebrities and all.
What's up?
Man, it's cool with the likes and all that. You know what I'm saying? But share that shit, man.
Yeah, man, share that shit.
I'd rather you share it than like it. You don't gotta
pass
like
it on.
You can share it out of hate if you want to.
You ain't even gotta like it. You ain't even gotta watch it. Just click on share, send it to the next person, and maybe they may like it. Maybe it's something they may want to kick back and fuck around with.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? But also, not to go too crazy, man, but it is Artist Appreciation Day.
Hell yeah. So, you know, you ain't going to hear our mouths too much.
Nah, you ain't going to hear too much. You know, we're gonna touch base on a few topics, some cool shit that's going on in the world that we feel is pretty cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just also other shit that we may shed an opinion on here and there. But mainly today it is all about the artists, the music, you know, what they bring to the table, what they submit to us here at Studio 1025. You know, we'll check the email.
Go to studio1025.com, man.
You know,
go check out what we got on there. The studio itself, you know, it's ran by us, but you know, we got the Mellow Room merch under there. Coalition's gonna be dropping a mixtape, probably maybe in a song or two underneath there. Then you know, you can get linked to Airs Printing as well. You can get linked to I Crave Dessert through there. You know, we're pretty much linked everywhere, all over the place. If you go to studio1025.com, go through the main page, some of the menus, and search around it, man. It's not fully complete, but you can find a lot of paths to everything we be talking about.
Yeah, man. You know, check some of the shit out, man. Like we say, man, it's easy to, you know, talk about something and, you know, put no action to it because it sounds good whenever we talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, you know, I was checking something out on TV. They was talking about it. It was just a poll on like a percentage of time that people spend with their faces to an electronic device.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know the percentage of what they talking. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's not like they lying. You know what
No,
I'm
they're
saying?
not lying at all.
So
And
if your face is glued to your phone as much as they saying it is, it ain't nothing to peek in on us and pass it off, spread the word, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we would like to be more known as well, you know what I'm saying? We want that smoke. We want that. We want all that, you know what I'm saying? We want the business. We want all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we trying to connect with people, man.
Exactly. We want to build bridges and connect, and you know what I'm saying? Chop it up and do work with other people that are out there doing cool shit in the same field as
facts,
us.
Yeah, that's all it's
You know
about.
what I mean? That's really what it's about, building relationships, man. But Lucas, what's going on, family? How's everything?
Same old, man. Always on the grind, trying to get us somewhere in life. But should be moving smooth, man. I like what's going on. You know, got some good progression going on. Excuse me, I'm about to burp.
It's all good. Get yourself together,
Drinking
brother.
that lemonade.
Yeah, you was fucking with all that other crazy shit. See, we stopped. I kept it simple. My meal, I kept it simple. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go too anti-acidy. You know what I'm saying? I kept it real light, real simple, just to be smooth. Because I was like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be going crazy. You know
I kept it simple. I just had the lemonade is a little.
Yeah, it's acidic. So, you know, it brings that to the table for you, you know.
Better than, but not as bad as like soda or something like that.
Yeah, I got Drew Drizzy in the building, you know what I mean?
What's
He's
up,
sitting
Drew?
over there after a cobbler and a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying?
A cobbler
so, you know,
and a Pepsi.
You hear from him soon. Yeah. But yeah, man. But nah, I mean, you know, that's what it is,
going
man.
on, nigga?
I mean, you know me, man. I've been chilling, man. I was, you know, been kind of bent up out of shape this week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's like I was saying, like I said last week, with everything I've been going through, I got to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like shit is catching up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like this week, man, last week it was a hand injury. This week, my leg is, you know, it's crazy. It's different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely telling me I got to get back out there, you know what I'm saying, and just put more to the body.
Well, you know, hopefully, too, after this year is kind of over or whatever, and we can get moving a little bit more and other things come into play.
Yeah, I know. This stagnant shit really ain't do it for me, you know what I'm saying?
Me too either, because like, I was trying to keep myself in shape. They tried to keep me in the house, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
But just not doing most physical activity, period. It was fucking.
Yeah, I feel you. It's like, you know, you go from being able to do a little something and not doing nothing, and then you could barely do that little something anymore.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit caught up to me this week, so, you know, it fucked me up as far as with working, because everybody know I'm always working. I'm always working in some form, fashion, or aspect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The clock don't stop for me. But, you know, it sucks when your body catches up to you and that shit, the clock has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, oh, shit, reality hit you. And it's like, you know, something could happen that could eventually put me in a position. Yeah, but, you know,
I believe, it's like most people get this concept of like, oh, I work, so I'm doing physical activity.
Nah.
But that's too much muscle memory. We got to actually have like
a routine.
A routine and a gym membership.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks, too, about like being busy and shit. You can't never stick to that goddamn gym routine.
That's why repetition is key part of workout.
Yeah.
Because it's building that memory of that muscle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So repetition is key, and that's why a systemized workout as a part going to a gym or something with a routine, you know, that's much different than going to work and, you know, just
doing
the physical
the same actions.
Physical demand of a working job. You know, they're two-way separate things. You know, and one is definitely more keen into health. The other one is more keen into the check that you are creating by the end of the week for yourself.
Facts.
You know,
you're only working that hard.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
On Friday, you're like, nah, man, I'm laying down all Saturday, Sunday, and shit.
And that's something you really want to try not to do, because it's like you don't want to get stiff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, that's
I guess as you get older, you kind of learn, you got to have
balance.
Balance is one, but prioritize your time.
Definitely.
Like, you got to, all that, like, you know, you grew up like, man, my mom gets up every day 5. She do this at 7. She do this at. It wasn't because I guess she was an adult that she did it. It's because
routine.
You got to build a routine and follow that routine almost to the T to fit in those, you know, those times when you need to do like the workout or take a rest or a nap or some shit like that.
That's a whole fact, man. But you know what I mean? And on the flip side of that coin, you know, it gave me some time, you know what I'm saying, basically to get myself right, you know what I'm saying? It also gave me time to look into other things that I had interest on, you know what I mean? Also, you know, kick back, got to relax. It was a great fight card this weekend, which we're going to be talking about in Who Sports today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, we got to get into the champs and all that.
Definitely, you know, we're going to talk about all that, you know, and definitely you came through, chopped it up, you know what I mean? We kicked it, watched the fight. The very entertaining fight, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of other sports news that we're going to talk and chop it up about, too.
Yeah, it was a good
fight. You know
what
I'm saying? So, I mean, it definitely was a good time for me, you know what I mean? I think I needed it more than anything.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
So, look, man, today is Artist Appreciation Day.
Indeed it is.
So, you know, we're going to get into some music. But before that, you know, I always ask a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
you want to shoot it out there now?
Yeah, I want to give the question out now before we get into the music. We get kind of carried away with it.
Definitely.
And I just want to first give a shout out to all the people who won. You know, the first 3-4 winners already, man. Gentlemen from Philly, man, I got your shirt coming. It's coming.
Definitely.
You got to forget.
Shout out to those that are tuned in, but if you tuned in, share it.
Share that shit.
We need you to share it. Ed, I see you out there, share it.
Yeah,
everybody else, I'm not about to blast off everybody, but everybody out there, I see y'all, so share it.
Yeah, man. So what I'm doing, I'm getting into the question of the day. Answer the question in the comments. First one to get it right will win a prize, which is T-shirt or mask. Or if you're local and you rap or whatever, you want to come in the studio, we'll get Studio 1025 is giving away 2 free hours to the winner of that.
Yeah, so, and the reason why, before you even ask the question, the reason why I say share it is because we've been holding down our end of the bargain when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
I said,
so
man, the guy with the
we ain't
shirt
out
was
here
on his
falsely
way.
promoting.
We had homeboy Jesse James. Shout out Jesse James. Yo, he won the first time. He took the studio time. He did a dope thing here. He did his thing. Shout out to D Ramirez up in Brooklyn, man. He got his shirt and mask. Shout out to homie in Philly. I can't remember your name at the moment, but I got your shit on the way. Just the mailing process is becoming a pain in the ass with everything going on. So I'm getting it to you.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole fact. So we
out
out here
to
delivering.
Low Life Joe. Shout out to Low Life Joe. We still in the works.
Shout out to Low Life Joe.
Which one he wants with his shirt at the time. I think we was talking time. He just hasn't got back to me. So if you see this, brother, hit me back, yo. So
yeah,
we get
definitely.
That down
you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, you know, so that's why I encourage people to share it. Because you may have a friend that want to do something and they may want to get in the studio. Boom, here go the lucky opportunity.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You may know somebody that be on their fresh shit and they looking for some new shit, just some out the woodwork shit to throw on.
Yeah.
And we have that here.
Got it.
You feel what I'm saying? So definitely share it, put it out there for the people and let them decide what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right. So with that being said, I'm gonna say the question. Obviously, the 3 times I repeat it, and I will write it in the comments both on YouTube and Facebook.
Indeed.
So either when you're watching on, you can answer. I can see you guys when you comment. I got you. Let's get it rocking before we get into some of this music.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So this is a little bit more like, you know, in a geek chic, you know, genre. So this is more like computers. So you can look this up any way you want, man. Like I said, just get into the comments before the end of the podcast. First person to comment correctly, they get the win. Here goes the question. What does IBM stand for? Okay? What does IBM stand for?
Short, simple question.
Short question. It's easy. If you're, from our era, you should know this, but you probably don't. But what does IBM stand for? That's the question of the day. Get in the answers before the end of the podcast, and you can win yourself a free T-shirt or mask, or like I said, you're local. You get the free studio time sponsored by Studio 1025. That's what we need Ray for, man. Get our fucking
Yeah, you gotta get it. That radio.
All right, so I'm gonna write it in the
slogan.
comments, guys, and then we gonna get into a jam and all that right now. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely, man. And that's what's dope too. That's one of those questions out there where it's like you hear it and you like, oh, I should know that right off the back of my hand. But then you think to yourself and you're like, oh shit.
You're not sure exactly what it means.
Yeah, is that it? So that's a dope question. You know what I mean? Short, simple, y'all. Basically, if it's out there, y'all know the prize that can be won. So pass it along. Tell a friend if you already won. You know what I'm saying? Get your friends and all your people in on the loop
and if you already won, you can't win for another 60 days.
Mm-hmm.
So 60 days from the day you won, you cannot play. Sorry.
Indeed, true fact. So what we got going on, Mike? We jumping into a joint on that?
Hell yeah, man. We got a whole bunch of people, man. You already know.
It's
Shout
Artist
out Mike
Appreciation
Peasy,
Day.
2 Turn Tizzle, N.O. Bands. Shout out Butch. Shout out Equan Key, Farazarati, Grime Wave, and Hanzo Blade, man. Big shout out to Hanzo Blades. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to J Notes, Jesse James, Lou O.D., Rob Dent, T the God is T. We need to get you back. We need some different music, or I'm going to play your shit. It's just going to be muted. I'm sorry, but we get to listen to it.
At least we get to hear it here. You know, and it's funny, too, because remember, one of them joints I believe we were able to play as far as beat-wise and stuff like that. So we got to check that out one day.
Yeah, I just have to go through the records to see which one it was.
Yeah, we could do that one day in like a testing hearing or something like that, and we'll figure it out. You know
also,
what I mean?
shout out to Y Sativa, man. Another
shout out to
gentleman
Y
who also
Sativa.
came through the studio and did his thing. Shout out to Vi Cartel, man.
Shout out to Kenny Get Guap.
Yeah, Kenny Get Guap.
I seen him. I seen him posting a couple new videos and stuff.
I seen him doing his thing, man.
Man. Shout out to Kenny Get Guap.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. So, with that being said, dog, out of that list, who you want to get into first, man?
Where do I want to take it first?
I'm going to let you hold this one down for right now.
Let's start with a whole different wave today, a whole different creative energy. Let's go with some Y Sativa. We were just talking about Kenny Get Guap. Yeah, we was just talking about Kenny Get Guap and them.
All right.
Let's go with some Y Sativa.
Let's go to the Tiva folder. All right, we got 808 Tiva. We got another OD, Lunar Life, or Glow Sticks. They're all tough joints. You already know they all tough.
Yeah. They were. Let's pop off Lunar Life. We're going to get through all of them because it's Artist Appreciation Day, so we'll kick it off with Lunar Life.
Yeah, man. Shout out all the artists. Shout out Y Sativa. Yo, this is Lunar Life with Sativa Boy. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what they call him. You know what I mean?
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, brother. Here we go. Lunar Life. Facts.
Sunday Fun Day, baby.
Stacking this money, yeah, I had to get it. Stack it up, nigga, straight to the ceiling. This vertical flow that I'm on got me with it. The drugs that I'm on got my head fucking spinning. My mind is a blur, man, I feel like I'm tripping. Got me a little baddie, I know that she listen. She vision the mission for a ceiling missing. So let me go in, baby, come and hop in. I take a trip to the store for some doof, say. I like the trip, baby, no horror movie. After my show, I go grab me some groupies. Pop me a perky, go up on the Tuesday. Light up a blunt for the fallen ones. Keep a gun that'll make the Grim Reaper run. Gucci all on my seam, see you peeping them. Fighting until the end if they creeping them. In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar Life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. Feeling so cold in the nighttime, right rhyme, simply the pastime, praying on my bloodline, trying not to space out, take another blink, throw up in the sink, take another drink, levitate, smoking on that dank, pocket full of francs, keep a cage, just another day, coming not to play in the nighttime like a serpentine, but I'm not a snake, never fake, we are not the same, THC pumping through my veins, but I'm cross-faded, inhaling the gas like feeling sedated, niggas hating on the image that I have created, hop up in the whip, I got your bitch smiling and waving, take her back to my home motivational pavement, got her eyes rolling back something like meditation, no relation, keep on chasing dreams, I know I'ma make it, manifest destiny, fuck a fucking lane switch, In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar Life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. Solar eclipse to cover the city, 150% casual. Angel in my head telling me I'm not natural. Supernatural beam on my soul, but I'm not Casper. Flying around the world, private jet, no passenger. Got a little bitty that's smelling just like lavender. Got a couple shows written all on my calendar. Never falling off shit. I've been on a crash course for disaster, says the pastor. Like the task force, kick the back door to the front door to the window. Lil John Doe, leave him John Doe. If he want smoke, no examiner. Got no answers for the smoke, like a cancer patient with no time left. Like the mad scientist or a math whiz. Keep him guessing like a motherfucking pop quiz. Like the pop shit, like a rocket, go off, bitch. Leave him holy on some crock shit. Mick, hammer, you can't touch this like a puppet. Manipulating every function like a suction. She gon' suck it till the night end. COVID-19 got her locked in like a jail cell full of arson. It's about to blow up. Watch it unfold like a pessimist. I'm the best at this. In the nighttime, trouble rises. Suicide ain't no disguises. Keep a bad bitch on my side list. Lunar Life, yeah, I'm on the block, bitch. Cloud 9 don't need a pilot. When it's all said and done, blue Benjamins, them Franklins, I won't need them. You really want some of me? Yeah. K, you know I keep me a K. Yeah. Sliding, you know I keep out 30. Pull up on you, shoot 30. Shooting just like a curve. You a little bitch, please get up out of my way. I might just pull up on you. You know I spray every day, no sprinkle a day. Might just pull up, I know, yeah. I'ma make it. No lotto. No lotto. Smoking gelato. Yeah.
Back in the building, how we supposed to be. Who else you thought it would be? Of course, it's me.
Thanks.
It's the one they call Ooze, man. Shout out to Y Sativa. That was
Yeah.
Lunar Light.
Yeah, shout
know
out
what I
Watch for
mean?
that shit, man. That shit was
Like
jumping.
we said, it is Artist Appreciation Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we gonna shoot another one at him.
Yeah, we're going to throw another Y Sativa, right?
You want to go Y Sativa or you want to switch it up?
I mean, whatever, man. It's whatever. It's Artist Appreciation Day. However we feel is good, man.
I
We
think
playing
should,
music
I think
today.
We, yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I think we should shuffle it up and shoot another.
Facts. Let's do it.
You know, I think we should jump to like some Lou O.D. or like you
All
know.
right. Lou O.D.
Yeah,
I got it.
you
I
know.
got it. And
Shout out to Lou O.D.
Let's
man,
go
you
with
know.
one of his older joints, like Get It Back.
Let's do it.
Get It Back?
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
yo, this is Lou O.D., man. Get It Back, man. I'm in the comments, bro.
Yeah, y'all already know, man. Shout out to Lou O.D.
Niggas hating, don't believe the lies. Cause all I see is dollar signs. I blow a stack and then I make it back. I fell off, but now I made it back. Hating is pathetic. Smoke my blunt is copacetic. Swipe your bitches like a debit. I get head, she give you headache. Counting cash and smoking lettuce. Give me beef, I make it shredded. Cause the work, I gotta shred it. Cause that bag, I gotta get it. Sometimes you gotta pay the price. But hustling is a way of life. You gotta get it now. You don't get to live twice. You gotta put in sacrifice. It don't come overnight. You don't grind, we not alike. Not even I'm an overbite. I just want them Bentley coupes. Baby, I'm not into you. When we fuck, I'm into you. Even though I'm rude, she sent me nudes. Ooh, ain't got no option but to hit it. Cops is watching, trying to get it. They be watching on my pivots. It's ridiculous, so I dip and swerve. Bend the corner, hitting curves. Ain't talking about no money, then you getting curved. Ain't trying to chase a bag, then you disturb. I don't wanna hear it. Got that drive, I'm steady steering. Pieces hitting, checks is clearing. Niggas hating, don't believe the lies. Cause all I see is dollar signs. I blow a stack and then I make it back. I fell off, but now I made it back. Niggas hating, don't believe the lies. Cause all I see is dollar signs. I blow a stack and then I make it back. I fell off, but now I made it back.
You know? Yeah, we are back.
Yeah, baby.
And that was Lou O.D.
Yeah,
we get
bro.
it back. How
Facts.
we just let it go and got it right back. You already know. We here at the MELLO-ROOM. It's another Sunday fun day. I am the one they call Oos. The one
What's
you see
up,
in the
baby?
box
It's
right
Lukey, baby.
What is it? To the left of me, to the right of me? The box.
I don't even know. I think it's your left.
All right, so
Yeah,
leave it
it's
to the
your
left
left.
of me. That's the one they call Lukey, baby.
What's up, man?
You already know.
You already know how I get down.
Yeah, man. Let them see the shirt too, cause that's another set from the merchandise.
Yeah, man. So this is the red joint. You can get it in this. You can get it in this color if you know you prefer. You gotta ask when you order it. But yeah, this is the Don't Harsh My Mellow joint. I wear this everywhere because I don't want motherfuckers to harsh my mellow out. Just letting you know.
Indeed, man. Also, man, like I said before, big shout out to Cypher. You know, we out here. He normally do be here in the studio with us.
Big shout out to Ed Cypher, man. He's handling his
He
fucking
in
business
the box.
right now.
He handling business, leveling up. Also, tomorrow is his little man birthday, so shout out to Lil
Happy
Cypher.
B-Day, man.
You know, Lil Cypher be turning what, like 5? I think he said tomorrow. So you know,
okay.
he
Okay.
busy. He got some things going on. But congratulations, man, because you out there leveling up, man. So you know,
Do your
salute to
fucking
him.
thing, man. We here.
Definitely. And then being that you tuned in, like and share it, pass it along to everybody you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, share that shit, man. You could like it, but share that motherfucker. Man.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man,
We
we back
into
here,
another one, man.
back at the ranch. You ready to get into another one?
Yeah, yo, man. I was let's play Equan Keith.
Let's do it.
All
you know, and he's fairly new
Yeah, he's
to
fairly
the
new.
roster of artists that we have here.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You know, that have been sending music super dope, super fire. They all been sending heat. You know, I'm sure y'all all been catching the pressure. Equan Keith, I think we broke his joint here with us. What was that, about 4 weeks ago now?
Probably
Something
a little
around
longer
there.
than that, but it sounds correct.
Yeah, something
Sound
about
correct.
that, something about that time span ago, it's been straight pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
appreciate you, Equan Keith, for submitting the records and sending them through to us.
Yeah, we
You know,
appreciate that shit more than you know, brother.
Definitely, man. And hey, man, we look forward to hearing some more music for you. You know what I'm saying? So right now, y'all here go Equan Keith. And what record are you choosing, Mike?
Let's play 5G.
Let's do the 5G.
5G, man. We getting into the new era. They about to blast off 5G. This is
You
Equan
see all the
Keith.
commercials with the 5G ads. They got companies rolling out
He's ahead
whole
of
new
your-
lineups
you're ahead of
of
your
5G
time, homie.
phones. Yeah, man. See, you ahead of the game with it, man.
Yo, so this is 5G, Equan Keith, baby.
Salute.
Yeah.
I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me. I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me. I just need the plug, who am I to judge? Baby, I'm a boss, you could be the thug. I gotta stay on point, I can't do no drugs. I gotta save money, I can't hit the club. They never show you love, they never show you love. Fuck the money dirty, throw it in the tub. I got it in the telly, even with my belly. I wanna miss the bigs, thanks to R. Kelly. My hatred of losing, I weigh my love for winning. Got the Jesus peace, but we stay sinning. I fuck with my riders, they just from the beginning. I treat every day like it's the ninth inning. I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me. I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me. Body on the floor just like a low ride. I bubble just like bacon, check the bow tie. Gangsta but in jail, you talk salam alaikum. For them niggas that ain't woke, you know that I'ma wake 'em. If you successful, then they understand you. Baby, I make you a star like Instagram do. Just play your cards right, you know that God hands you. Build your community up, that shit like ran through. They never put in work, they never have a plan. Just think that they let no difference with you and him. I get you free juice, the time you pay for it. I got the pussy off the strength, I ain't even pay for it. I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me. I got 5Gs, that's my 5Gs. Killing all you niggas just like 5G. I do it for the fam, not the IG. You pussy niggas still don't surprise me.
True pressure on that one, man. That's 5Gs, man. Equan Keith.
Yeah,
Big
that shit
shout
got
out
me
to
back
Salute.
here like
Yeah. You already know. I was right
I
here
was zoning
zoning.
out.
I was in the zone on that one,
Yo,
man.
big shout out to Equan for that joint, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to him on that one, man. And like we said, he ahead
That's
of the
pressure
game with
in
that
there.
one, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like we said, man, it's Artist Appreciation Day, so don't act surprised.
Yeah, man.
Don't act surprised.
We got
This is what
some
we
heat
doing.
in this folder, nigga.
We definitely do, man. And what we got one. We gonna give them one more, and then we'll jump into talking, chopping it up a little bit with the people. Let's give them one more,
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
What
I'm gonna
we
give
got?
you one more, and then we're gonna get into the real appreciation of the classics. But until then, listen to some of these classics, man.
Definitely. Who we got lined up
Right
for,
here,
man?
let's see, man. Let's go into another one. You know what? Shout out to your man Jesse James. You know
Big
what I'm
shout
saying?
out to
He
Jesse
came through,
James.
what was it, 2 weeks ago. He been
Mhm.
doing his little thing. Let's play a Jesse James.
And
joint.
before we even get into it, like I said, yeah, big shout out to Jesse James and Salute, man. You got to check out one of his events too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How was it, man? How you
It
know
was
what I mean?
decent. It was decent, man. You know what I'm saying? They did their little thing. They got through it. Jay was out there with him. His peoples was all. He was doing his thing.
Shout out, salute to him as well. Shout out to Terra.
He got his little camp out there. You know, they let him hold down the spot.
Yeah,
He's rocking the mic all night. He was doing his fucking thing.
That's
man.
what's
Shout out
up,
to that
man. I seen it's funny too, cause I seen a little footage on the gram or whatnot and things that they were posting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely looked like they had the spot shaking. You know, and shout out to everybody, because I seen everybody was in full promotion and representation of their movements.
Yeah.
I seen the No More Yes Men shirt. You know, I seen Jesse James line of his movement. You know what I mean? So like, big shout out to you guys.
And they definitely had like they just had like 2 other little homies that was doing their thing.
Okay.
They was killing it too. I'm
a
not
part
sure
of the
they
movement,
name.
part of the movement as
I
well.
guess they was holding them down, so I would believe so. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Big shout out to you guys, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep shaking the spots out there, man.
Yeah, facts. So with that being said, man, let's get into this Jesse James joint. It's called Ragnar Lodbrok. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, that was something. I think he was saying that was from the show Viking or something. Or
yeah,
something. It was deep.
Yeah.
It had a meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely was hard as hell for us to pronounce here, brother.
Yeah, Ragnar Lodbrok.
I'm gonna leave that.
That's
to
how
him.
you get it.
I'm gonna leave that one.
Shout out to Jesse James, man.
Big
Tag
shout
him
out
in
to
the comments.
Jesse James. Salute, homie.
Wrapped a half a brick, this was in 07. Summer nights, graveyard shift, had the butter color lemon. No heat, left the oven door open like I was in a recession. Love is love, but money's my only obsession. Ray handed me my first knife and gave me his blessings. Shout out Ray. Black trash bags full of 1s, 5s, and 10s. Left it in the storage unit with the Mac 10. Yeah, you used to be gangster, but nigga, that was past tense. 6.0 LV12 S-Class Benz. I'm that nigga. Still go outside past 10. It's wintertime. 4 bags got me a North Face Connect. Skip the court date. They got him the next day on 35th and Broadway. Shout out Dyke. I'm outside. I want all the static. All white fabric, but all I see is green like St. Patrick. The gun on me, all metallic, and I'ma let it bang no matter what demographic. I broke down a 9 a piece and sent it in the mail. I need the money full scale, cause all I see is dirt on nails, no mail, stuck in county jail. Shit is looking fair. Have you ever seen a nigga shot? Cause I have. My man Sammy did years in a box like an astronaut. Niggas saying they gang members, but really they mascots. Yeah, nigga. Glock 19, 2500 a day. When a nigga was pumping that K, y'all was inside playing with paper maches. 2 Glocks on me, had me feeling like Bobby Boucher. No peace, no love, no unity. Once I hit my silver jubilee, I was making more money than Laguna Beach. Cause I have a few of me that'll throw away your jewelry. Time comes with experience. Nigga thought I was half Nigerian, cause I was hustling harder than the African that built the pyramids. Nigga, it's Jesse. Know what the fuck it is.
Back in the building, you already know what it is. It's Sunday Fun Day. It is the MELLO-ROOM. Shout out to Jesse James. That was Labna, Rock Lava. I can't even say it, man. How you say it, Mike? I'm gonna butcher it trying to say it.
Ragnar Lodbrok.
Ragnar Lodbrok.
Lodbrok.
Yeah, it sounds like you gotta speak. You gotta be able to speak different languages.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But big shout out to him, man. He was on there talking his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got it in on that joint.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. But like we were saying, man, it's the MELLO-ROOM. It's another Sunday, man. We see everybody patched in, dialed up.
Yeah,
you already know.
look at you in the comments too, man. Shout out Jesse, man. That's, we see you.
He is, all right. That's what it is, man. Big shout out, salute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool, man. Mike, man, what's been going on, brother? I know you've been checking out a lot of the shit. I got you on the app. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that people are taking part in this.
Yeah.
It's a chance to do major things.
The stakes look pretty damn good.
I told you.
I ain't gonna promote it 100% because I ain't getting paid for it.
Not yet. When you win a little money, then you could go ham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's getting you into a different realm. Is what I'm more excited. I'm like, yeah, man, I did something. I got it. For real, because it's like for every week I'm like, yeah, man, we're going to get Mike Sports more in tune with the loop and then the loop with the sports.
And I need it too because, you know, I used to be into the shit a lot.
Yeah, because you the one that came to me like, hey, bro, word, you from Brooklyn? Word, who you fuck with?
Yeah,
I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, you know, I'm Jersey. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm thinking this nigga heavy with it.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
I was always growing up, man. I did like every fucking sport a kid could do, damn near.
Yeah.
Like I played it. The watching part, I was not always heavy on. I used to watch it for the fact that it was a sport that I played. You know, like I played basketball, so I'd watch basketball. I played football, so I watched football. I've even played baseball as a young kid, but I could never get into watching baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes to fans like that watching shit, there's certain things I could watch and certain things I can't. But like I said, man, I played every fucking sport. So
with baseball, you one that's like, you won't watch nothing within the season, but you'll watch the World Series.
Yeah. And then what happened is as I got older, that started happening with football and basketball, where I wouldn't really watch the season too much unless it was like a Giants game that I could catch living in Florida.
I feel you.
And then it turned into I watched playoffs into the last Super Bowl, and then same thing with basketball. Like I used to watch the whole season. I used to be the kid who played all 80 fucking games with the basketball game. Like you remember when you used to come through and I used to be playing the creator mode, nigga.
Definitely, you in career mode.
Yeah.
And I never, I'm gonna keep it real and see, like me, I was the athlete and played sports but you know I watched a lot of sports. I watched a lot of different shit on TV. You know what I'm saying? I was always one that was kind of in tune with. I tried to keep myself in tune with everything.
Yeah.
To a degree, because I hated going places and somebody would try to engage me in the conversation
and then you can't really talk about it.
Yeah, I couldn't get down with them. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to always stay, well-rounded with things. You know what I'm saying? But even with like hooping and playing sports, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit right there was like most current events flowed through that.
Yeah.
You know
of course.
what I'm saying?
And even the buddies that you had in the sports, you know what I'm saying? They even kept you in loop with other stuff that happened that you're not in loop with because they're there. And then when you came together in your sports, like, for me, I didn't have, like, the crazy high schools that get noticed and shit like that. But just the teams that I played with was the same people that I hung out in the street with. So our camaraderie as teammates was dope.
Yeah,
like we didn't
same niggas you jump somebody with, same niggas you
right. So football
with.
Season freshman year for us was like we probably could have been a lot better than we were. It's just that we were freshmen. You know what I'm saying? But we went undefeated and we won games basically based off the fact like what you said.
Camaraderie.
One nigga getting jumped, we all jump in on and shit.
Just
you know, so when it came to the football field, if we was getting our ass whooped, everybody was in the mode of like, we gotta beat them up. You know, like the scoring almost didn't matter at that point. You know, on defense, we would just tear people apart, try to hit them with three people at a time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's the camaraderie. Like the same whole football team, damn near, is the same people outside of school we used to go to parties with and hang out and just get in fights and shit. And then the basketball team was a little different because we didn't have that same big squad because a basketball team don't hold the same amount as a football team.
Nah. So it's a lot.
But for me, it was just my coaches and my attitude at the time. Like I was a big street baller. I wasn't organized baller.
Yeah, I feel you.
But so when it came to why the coach wanted me to do certain things that I was like, man, we suck. So I ain't trying to do all that.
Yeah.
You know, you want me to run this move that this nigga's get the ball stolen from him. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel you.
So I got benched a lot for that shit. So I just kind of walked away from high school basketball.
And see me, like I played and I was heavy in the playing side of it, but when it came to like the video game side of it, I was more like I played with friends. Like if I had a friend there to play against and shit like that, I couldn't get into the career mode and shit like that. I felt like it took too much time from me.
It does, because it's still like an hour a game.
Yeah. I felt like it really impacted me on time, and I would be trying to do so much shit.
Yeah.
And stay in the loop of so much shit. And then before that, it was kind of like you had cartoons.
Sorry, I just looked at the first Today in Hip Hop.
Yeah, you had cartoons and comic books and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see that's what it translates to me as an adult. Like I'll be telling y'all niggas I can't sit still. Back then I didn't notice how much I can't sit still is because I was in the comic books, Like, I would have comics, but not 100%. I would draw, write rhymes and shit like that. But then on the flip side, when I went outside, I fucking I'll jump a BMX off a wall. You know what I'm saying?
I just drew a comic and went outside and did some X Games
and then
shit.
we used to have a big blacktop, where we used to play street football. And we out there hitting niggas. Like, not tackling, but, you try to block
I remember,
or something.
of course. I done played blacktop ball in my life,
so
all my life.
I'm out there doing that, too.
Yeah.
Not probably the best of the players, but I can hang.
You was getting a taste of everything.
I can knock niggas down, and I consider I got hands. So I used to be able to catch over niggas anywhere. So, I had best of both worlds. I just always was busy. Like,
you was getting a taste of it all, man.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? Also, speaking on that, with the comics and stuff like that, big shout out and salute to Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen some crazy shit he was doing where basically he's about to help build a new universe, basically, of black superheroes.
That's what's
and
up.
It's starting off with the Static Shock character.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You say that, right? And I'm not a fucking nerd, but maybe I am. But
I said maybe I am.
I used to draw those. I used to draw superheroes as a kid.
That's why
too.
I say you said drawing, you know what I mean? We were
yeah.
just talking about comics, so I figure, basically it is a big salute to him, you know what I'm saying? We seen him on the salute to and rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, but we seen him play Hurt Manga, that's Killmonger.
Killmonger.
You know what I'm saying, on the
yeah.
Black Panther. And I'm sure that basically gave him a taste and made him want more. You know what I'm saying? And also
cool
he's been in the fighting movies with Creed and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure this right here is something he really wants to expand in because it kind of brings in both.
And you know what's cool about it is not because it's necessarily black, which gives it an aspect, but nobody has written new comic characters since Stan Lee.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool just to have like more comic characters, for the future, so that 20 years from now they're not remaking Wolverine again.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when you think of it, with the advancements in technology, and the advancements in properties within the earth as far as different things, you know what I mean? It could break way for some pretty new discovering characters.
Yeah, right.
I think the mind frame and the creativity of what they could put to the character is so much more elevated now. Before it used to be like, if you could have any power in the world,
what would it be? They'd be like,
what would it be?
Invisible and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, there's
like, fuck me invincible. I want niggas to see me.
Not a couple,
and
but
shit.
there's quite a few more things added to the list that you can incorporate to what you would want to be overall. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Big shout out and salute to Michael B. Jordan on that one, man.
Yeah, definitely. I like the whole. I like how, the younger ones are kind of realizing, like, you got to build something. Like, I think we were talking about this where at some point people stop building legacies out of things and we're just grabbing it for the moment.
Well, I mean, it's crazy, right? Because for us, us growing up and doing things, like, me and you, we right around the same age and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we were younger, there were people in place that we had that you could point to and say, okay, you would want to do it how he doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they were in the process of building and creating their own legacy.
At that time.
You know what I'm saying? At that time. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like that those people that they would put in those positions, they don't put them there no more.
Right. And that's what I mean by
the idol, not the role model, or I guess for lack of better terms, the role model won't be there as much anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in the sense of, when you see it, when we would talk about it, we see people build that legacy, and for us it engraved and it put in our mind frames that, yeah, I want to build a legacy. You know what I'm saying? So it made us reflect on where we came from with it and where we're trying to go with it. Because that's what it's all about with building a legacy.
Right.
It's kind of like, even with my brother, and it's funny we even talking about that, because Drizzy, he hit me up just the other night, and he was checking out the new Drink Champ. Shout out to Nori and them over there at the Drink Champ.
Yeah, shout out that show, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, DJ EFN, they definitely keep shit lit. You know what I mean? But
shout out Smoke Champs too, because I've got a chance to get my hands on.
Yeah,
one
big
before.
shout out to Smoke Champs as well, because they definitely have a premium quality of product. We definitely had our hands on it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So Nori, shout out, salute. You know what I'm saying? And being that is a key thing here at MELLO-ROOM, we need to get at them. We need to reach out to them, see if we get a sponsorship or something.
I need to figure out the situation, period. But we gonna get.
Yeah, we need to reach out. AT&T, have my people reach out, connect. We'll get it. We'll
Atlantic
get it,
South.
Yeah,
Atlantic South.
We'll get it. But
Remember when which his man used to do the Atlantic commercials? King Jaffa.
Oh yeah.
Remember that
James
shit?
Earl Jones.
Yeah, he used to be like Bell Atlantic.
Yeah. He definitely
my bad. I
even
just
even
had a
after he
flashback.
wasn't in the commercial, they still kept his voice.
Yeah,
for
they
that
kept the
part.
soundbite for that shit.
Definitely, you know
My
what I'm
bad.
saying. But like I was saying with that, recently they just had Jada on the newest episode.
Oh,
of,
he's back.
Junction.
That nigga's there like all the
He
time.
always, cause he dumb cool. That's family. You know.
And
what
he
I'm
like
saying?
drinking. I think that nigga's alcoholic.
He get busy.
On the low.
He
Yeah,
get busy.
yeah,
He have a good time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Put his feet up. You know what I mean? But
Facts.
yeah. So now what they were chopping it up and they were talking about is just artists that wrote and did songs for other artists in the past. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like it's funny because my brother called me and he hit me. He was like, "Yo, I just heard some mind blowing shit." And it was basically him finding out that Nas wrote "Getting Jiggy with It" for Will Smith.
Will and shit. Yeah.
And Miami as
Right.
well too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, man, like it's crazy because bro, and this is me, I'm like letting him know, like, yeah,
I get it.
if you really sat down and went through the track record of music for artists,
You find
from
out
that
how
period
many
of
people
time,
wrote or got a
it
lot of
will
right.
blow you away
Yeah, you'd be
to
surprised.
find out who wrote some of your biggest
Yeah.
hits,
Yeah.
things that captivated eras for you, because
Yo, Ice Cube should answer that question for you, because even for like NWA and
definitely
all of that movement that was behind him, you got to remember he was a writer first, so a lot of that stuff was coming from him too.
Yeah, definitely. He was a big writer behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for artists like Ice Cube, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say this because, for me, it was something that we used to look forward to doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is like, that's why I say with those artists, check them out. Check out their catalogs. Go back and see what they were co-writers
Read the
of.
little
what I'm
pamphlet
saying?
in the CD case.
That's
man.
the thing, though. Ain't no more CDs.
I know, I'm just fucking with
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's something we used to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, I used to take basketball trips and do all that types of shit.
And you bring
But
the little pamphlet with you.
when
inside
I
your
would
CD
do that,
case
I would
and
have
shit.
my bag of CDs.
Uh-huh.
So as I'm putting CDs into my CD Walkman, listening to them, I start scrolling through the books, looking at the cover art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looking at the features, who wrote the songs. And
Yeah,
that's when
that used to blow me away as a kid when you would be like you would read because they used to put everything. So they would put like written by, sung by,
and it would
performed
be
by, and
3,
it would be
4
all
names
different
there.
people.
It was very rare that it would just be one to two names.
You know what was crazy about a lot of them, even like Jay-Z's, if you read them, it would be his name would only be under performed by. Not written by or sung by or none of that shit, dog. It would be just like underperformed, and that all that means is that he just sang the song on stage basically almost and shit. And that used to be kind of crazy when I read those,
Yeah, like a lot of the books, you know what I'm saying? And even when you see like remember at the back of the books they used to have their thank yous and their shout outs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That used to be dope too, because a lot of the time you really didn't know. A lot of times you didn't know who was around that artist that pushed that project in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So the thank yous
like
and the
the,
acknowledgments and the shout outs.
It's like the rolling credits at the end of a movie.
Yeah, you know what I
got the
mean?
grip key. You got the painters,
Exactly.
the people who was pushing the food around and shit.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, with that, I think it's important for us to get to know shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm sure the artists don't care because they going to make their
shout
bread
out
off
Bert,
of it.
man. I see you, Bert, on the check-in.
Bert, what's going on, family? But I'm sure even with the artists, I'm sure they really don't mind it too much because at the end of the day, they're gonna get their bread regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whether it's any credibility up front for it, or whether it's just a lot of credibility when the cat comes out of the bag, either way it works for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy because like my brother, he was like, "Yo, I didn't know." You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. It made him look at.
I tell you, well, I don't know. Maybe I feel a little different, but you're like in the same mentality with me. So, like at this point of our age, it's crazy because I'm telling you, man, we're like the originals of the millennials, but we had gained so much knowledge up until that point that we can be considered the generation before, like because. Like we grew up on those things.
They rubbed off on us just that much.
Yeah, because we kind of almost grew up. Like for the first 10 years of your life, you listen to more 70s music than you did 80s music almost. I mean, unless depending on
yeah, just because of what your parents were playing.
it's depending on
and
how
things
old
like
your
that.
parents were. Because like I said, my parents were young, so they were still listening to 70s shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when all the new 80s stuff, like when you're a baby, you have no idea what the fuck you're listening to. But when all that new shit was coming out for them, they
Yeah.
bumping that too. So it becomes an ear to me as well. You know what
Definitely.
I'm saying? So like I be telling people, like, especially being mixed, like I've listened to Italian opera. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to
they had me
Beach.
involved with some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, like I've listened to, and this is my black side. I've listened to my grandmother listen to Beach Boys and shit. You know, my grandfather listened to, Al Green and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got my dad who's listening to Onyx, or my mom who's listening to like LL Cool J and Salt and Peppers and shit. You know, just jumping all around. Like,
Yeah, you caught a pretty eclectic
yeah.
sound just through everybody that was around.
I just feel
you,
like
which is
people
dope.
our age, you know, well, I can't speak for everybody, but most people our age, man, they fall in that realm with it.
Oh yeah, very well rounded. And
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you got to think about it. We went through a lot. You know, granted, we got the rub off from the music genres that were already thriving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we also got all the experimental genres that turned into
And that's in the
genres.
20-year span, so you're talking about a lot.
Yeah, you got to think. We
You
went
know,
through
like-
the house phase. We went through
Yeah,
the
like
techno
all that
phase. We
EDM
went
shit,
through all of that.
R&B, hip hop, gangster rap, trap
Mm-hmm.
music, drum and like all of these things that, you know, even pop music.
It's
I
a
mean,
whole
pop
fact.
music was what's her name, Paula Abdul, but it was nothing like it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, what they call bubblegum pop music or whatever and shit.
Yep,
They didn't really
100%
have
right.
that and shit. So, you know, that's like I said, we watch a lot of other music genres.
Yeah, that's why I
form.
said it kept us pretty well rounded with everything. You know what I'm saying? I think it was hard for us to get.
Look, with all that being said, man, why don't we get into it, bro? Today in hip hop history, bro, just to give you kind of guys.
Oh, you want to jump into it? He said, "Yeah, we just talking our way to it.
Yeah,
I thought we
yeah.
was gonna jump into some more joints, but fuck it.
Yeah, no, let's run this thing and then we can get into some joints. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
Because
I'm
we
with you.
already here.
I'm with
and
you,
it just
bro. I'm
reminded
on the
me.
page. I'm with you.
And these guys, you know, Ghostface Killer, man, released his debut solo album, Iron Man,
Big shout out to
October
Ghostface.
18th, 1996, yo.
Yo, it's funny too, cause I was gonna
Featuring
say this, too.
Capadonna and Raekwon.
I was actually gonna say this too, cause it was one thing I think is dope. You know what I'm saying, and it's cool to see, like, with the internet and with all the shit that we got now.
Yeah.
Like it's cool to see that, you know, artists like Ghostface, cause we always look at it and we're like, oh, Ghostface don't get the props.
The props he does.
Or
But I
respect.
actually saw a list somebody put up. I don't know if it's a genuine list or what, but they had him listed as one of the top 10 lyrical rappers, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was cool because I actually seen and it was another podcast thing. It was the All the Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes and Jack. But it had their guest was Charlemagne.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when they asked Charlemagne about, like, who's your favorite artist of all times, top 5, and he was like, well, before he generalized what he was saying, he was like, well, my favorite artist of all time is Ghostface Killer.
Nice.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
think
And it was
alike, my friend.
It was dope. He said he looks like my friend.
No, I said we look alike. I mean, we look alike. We think alike.
Yeah. But nah, and it was crazy because, you know, when he said that, I was like, that's actually dope, because you got somebody who's not from New York. You know what I mean? No, you know what I'm saying? Like his when he told you the rest of the list, it was like, I know where you from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was like, yo, like he acknowledged
He must have
somebody.
heard some of the Ghostface records I heard. Because, like,
Oh, I'm sure.
other than, like, you know, some of these main ones we just spoke of and past, you know, shit, he had, like, some underground shit that you can burn illegally, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of those were, like, more like just, like, poetry in the sense of, like, how he rapped it. It didn't have any specifics to it, depending on cars or girls or whatever.
On
It's
subject
like
matter.
I always go back to that song Forest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of that didn't get played, and that's what made me be like, yo, Ghostface is ill as shit. That's the same reason why I put Talib Kweli there, because of a song that the Nina Simone song he did for women, and for him to rap that there's a difference between if like he sung it, but he rapped it lyrically, and I thought that was stupid impressive. Like, you know what I'm saying, as a rapper, especially at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I put them in those categories. You know,
Definitely, man. That's why I say big shout out and salute to Ghostface. Because at the time it was like when you think of Wu-Tang, you thought of it as a whole, and when you think of the members that normally get spoken out about,
RZA, Jizzin, Old Dirty Bastard,
and Meth, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and Meth too, yeah.
So it's like when you think of the ones that get spoke out about mostly, you know what I'm saying, you tend to forget Ghostface, or you tend to not hear Ghostface.
Yep.
But, big shout out to Ghostface on that one, man.
Yeah, man, shout out Ghost for real.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up on the list, Diggable Planets.
And cool like that.
Yeah, Diggable Planets released their second studio album, Blowout Comb, which everybody know what a blowout comb is, I hope, because I do. Shit. And then that was October 18th, 1994. Yo.
For those of you who out there that don't know, I threw it in the window for you that I'm Cool Like That. Those were the ones who made that hit song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Cool
saying?
Like That? I'm cool like that.
Exactly.
Yo, shout out Carlos Soto, man. I'm checking. I see you.
Big shout out, Los.
Let's see what we got here. Next up, yo, sorry about to call this nigga Sacrifice. What the fuck?
I don't know why
Scarface.
you thought
Just the way I didn't read the word, I just saw the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Scarface, The Diary.
Yes, sir.
Scarface released his third solo album, The Diary, October 18th, 1994.
Shout out to Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface, man. We've had many conversations about him.
We have, man.
You know
And he's
what I'm
doing
saying?
so much behind the scenes and behind the curtain with it. You know what I mean? Like, he's actually trying to become like a city council member.
Oh, that's what's up,
I was
yo.
checking something out where they was talking about that, man.
That's what's up, man. I like shit like that because, like, I like to assume that just because hip hop is where it came from doesn't necessarily depict the type of people they are. So I like to see when like rappers or people of that culture
in his case of hip hop, it always depicted perfectly who he is, because you had songs like My Block and
right and
things like that where he talked about his specific area
and that's what I mean.
Issues within it.
That's what I mean. It's like I like to see that what we society would look as where a rapper would look like or act like because of what the basis of rap is.
Yeah.
That they wouldn't expect them to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for them, yeah.
Right. So I like things
for
like
us,
that.
we always knew like, it could go that route.
Yeah. Because it's a realistic thought. It's just, in the eyes of the world, what he did originally is not realistic to what he's trying to translate now. Like what's his name? The dude with the gray beard. I always forget his name, yo.
Oh, David Banner?
Yeah, David Banner. Banner. And
Shout
Killer
out
Mike
David
now,
Banner as
too.
well.
And
Killer Mike as well. Shout out to David Banner, Killer Mike.
Speaking of the South, man, Bun B. Bun B released his debut solo album, Trill, October 8th, 2005. Don't ask me why I said 19. 2005. Damn, I didn't know that was his debut, that part.
Well, that's his solo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And before then, he never released any solos.
Yeah, I was about to say,
He
never
had
released no
UGK
solos.
products.
That's crazy.
And it was always UGK that had albums out together. But, at that point in time, once he lost Pimp, it was like he had to,
Yeah, of course.
to take it and run with it,
Yeah. So, shout out Bun B in his debut solo album.
Big shout
Trill.
out to Bun.
That was 15 years ago. All right, next up, OC. And he released debut album World Life, October 18th, 1994. You familiar with OC?
Nah, not too familiar.
Really?
I heard
for some
the
reason
name,
I feel
but
like he's West Coast.
Yeah, he definitely is. But
Yeah.
the name is familiar, but I can't like grab any of the songs.
Put the finger on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. But shout out to OC anyway, man. Big influential, I guess, because he's been out since 1994.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, look at this, yo.
Oh, yeah,
Eminem.
I know you ain't see that. I knew this because you've been seeing it all over like the timeline and all that stuff.
Eminem was born October 17th, 1972. Man.
Salute, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I seen it because, 50 Cent posted it. Fat Joe posted up happy birthday GOAT. You know what I mean? I seen things like that.
That's what's up, man.
So I was aware.
Happy born day, man.
Big shout out and happy born day.
So this is a fun fact growing up And you ain't got to comment on it in the comments and nothing and shit. But this gentleman I was compared to, but you know what? I had the braids first before he came out.
Braids first.
Yeah, I used to. It was so fucked up, right? Because remember when Kobe used to rock the Lil Fro? All right, so Kobe comes out. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit older than me as far as
Kobe comes out, he got the little fro.
Yeah, because he was in high school, and I was like a freshman watching him in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he comes out, he got the little fro. So as I'm growing, I got my little fro. So they used to be like, look at this little light-skinned Kobe-looking nigga.
Yeah.
Then I got the braids, right? So I was like, I ain't Kobe no more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then Ludacris comes out. And God damn it, man. I've had to listen to
there go this Ludacris looking nigga.
Yo, so Ludacris released his sophomore album back for the first time, October 17, 2000. And so imagine, like 2000, that's not even my graduation year. So I had braids before that. So this nigga come out, now everybody call me Ludacris looking motherfucker. And I've had to hear that damn near up until the rest of my life, yo. But anyway, shout out Ludacris, man.
Yeah, man, you already know.
If I had to look like anybody, fuck it, yo.
Hey, man.
You the man, bro.
He was putting out classics at that time.
And he's putting out classics, and he's a stand-up dude, man. He did a couple movies, made some money. He out there. He
definitely parlayed his career.
He moves like a smart gentleman, and I like that about him. You know what I'm saying? If I had to look like anybody, you know what I'm saying? Thank God it's this motherfucker.
I accept the resemblance.
Yeah. So, shout out to you, brother. All right, next up, Scene. And I'm not quite sure who Scene is, but he looks familiar. I don't know why that guy looks familiar, but Scene was born October 17th, 1961. So happy birthday to Scene. Next up on the list, Mike Larson, better known as Idea. Oh, remember we brought that up the other day. This is a group.
We sure did.
And I can't remember the name of the fucking group now. But damn, all that time we didn't know. Rest in peace to the rapper Idea, who passed away October 16th, 2010. And so rest in peace to him, man. At least we got to know you a little bit before we found out you passed away, man. Shout out to Mike, or not shout out, rest in peace, Mike Larson. Oh, look at this dude.
I see that.
J. Rule, I'm sorry, let me say that right. J. Rule the Damager released his second album, Wrath of the Math, October 15th, 1996. This was coming out when they were starting doing like Sons of Man and shit too, right?
Yeah, it was
like this was all like that weird era. It was like a weird phase when they was coming out with really dark type of rap and shit. Helter Skelters and shit like that. Yo, man, shout out J. Rule the Damager, man.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, 1996, yo, this is his second album, Wrath of the Math. He goes with some good shit, man. Digital Underground.
Definitely.
And Digital Underground released their second album, Sons of the P, October 15th, 1991. Yeah, man, shout out to that.
Shout G and the whole movement.
Yeah, man, that was good music too, brother. Damn, Digital Underground. I need to go listen to some of their music again. Oh, I ain't gonna front. Yo, this is one of my favorite singles, man. I don't know what it is about this song, but this was one of my favorite. This is what made me like Snoop. This song right here. I think it was the beat and the way he did on, like the way he kind of rode that beat.
Yeah, I mean, of course that. Of
like
course,
a tear hits my eye.
Yeah, of course, he definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
He definitely crafted. And
I feel like he rapped
that.
almost like your man we just mentioned, Scarface. Like the way he rapped it, you know what I'm saying? More than the actual song itself.
Well, yeah, on that track, I mean, it definitely, aside from what was going on outside of it, basically,
and we didn't even name
the track was almost mirroring his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, outside of the reality of the song, you know, I think just the skill and the talent level that he brought to the song. Yeah. You know, it got overlooked because of the reality that was going on outside of it, which it didn't because the trial was going on. It was a great commercial success. Yeah. But what I'm talking about is the talent and technical artist side of the song.
That he put into the song.
Exactly. That was foreshadowed due to the reality.
Yeah. And what we're talking about is Death Row Records released soundtrack Murder Was the Case, October 14th, 1994. You know the Snoop Dogg joint. You know what I'm saying? We talking about. And this is in beloved memories of Calvin Broadus.
Speaking of Snoop, man, shout out to Snoop. I seen Snoop just got the crazy Laker tattoo. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I heard about that.
He
Yeah.
got a piece done for the Lakers winning the chip. That's some real fan shit, man. Salute to Snoop,
Facts,
because
right?
that's some real. I'm down for life with this shit.
For real.
You know what I mean? But also, you know what I mean. And salute. The reason why I say salute is because it was also like a paying homage, you know, to Kobe Bryant as well. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like a way to, you know, show his love towards his home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
So it's dope. I seen the pictures of it. Super dope tattoo, man.
All right. My bad. I'm just checking the date here.
Nah, you could go ahead and spit on this.
We're going
We can
back to
speak on
11.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking. And it's crazy because a lot of people have been talking about this gentleman lately.
It's funny, we were just having a conversation before we got here.
LL Cool J, man, he released his 7th album, Phenomena. That's like, right? Something like a phenomenon.
All
right,
yeah.
October 14th, 1997, man. LL Cool J, man, you the man, bro.
Salute
I'm
to
so
L.
pissed off. You guys know the story. I met LL Cool J at Six Flags Great Adventure. He gave me his autograph on the back of a flyer for a camp that he was promoting, and I lost that motherfucker.
Fucked up.
So here's another, and a gentleman we were just speaking of, Nas. He released his debut single, Halftime, October 13th, 1992. Y'all niggas
Which
know
was a part of the classic album Illmatic.
Yeah, I was about to say, if
You
y'all
know what
niggas
I'm
know who we
saying?
talking about, you know what song we talking about.
Definitely, you know what I mean? Shout out to Nas, man. I was checking out some of that too, man, because, you know, when he did the release of the King's Disease and all that, you know what I mean? They were talking, he had all the interviews and all that. And he was so quiet on his movements, man. But Nas did some real big investments and some real crazy moves.
Yeah, it wasn't until he was on Drink Champs that I was like, damn, that nigga got that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it just shows that, you know, there's strength in silence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like, I was just checking out something with his investment into Ring, the doorbell that everybody's putting on their door now. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's invested in Lyft too.
Maybe, but yeah, he is.
And the
he's
Dropbox
part
shit.
owner of Lyft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Dropbox, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of joints. But the crazy shit was the Ring doorbell, because I'll say that because me and my girl, we were looking at getting that for the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Ring doorbell was once something that he invested in. And $4.5 million of an investment for him turned into $40 million.
Yeah, facts. And, you know, unfortunately, when you get up to that level, you learn more things like that. At this level, you got to be me. But I don't have the capital gains to put into that shit. But when I do, I'm gonna blow up too.
Definitely. He's like, I got my eye on the prize.
Yeah.
Just need the capital. But shout out to Nas, man. Definitely, you know, and
definitely legends who kept it running and can show you there's more.
And it's important, you know.
Rapping.
I think it's important for shit like that for us to see, because it also shows us, don't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as with this world of business and the things you can be involved in, whether you're anything from an investor or a creator, doesn't even make a difference. If it's something you could be a part of, you know, and you got your way to make it in and be a part of it, don't be scared. You know what I mean? Take the chance.
Yeah, So shout out to Nas. And moving on is one of my favorite rappers as well, but not in my top 5, but probably in my top 10. And this is Mos Def. He released his debut album, Black on Both Sides, October 12th, 1999. I think Mos Def is probably one of the most underrated lyrical rappers as well. And Yasin Bey is the fucking man. He moved to Africa. Shout out to that motherfucker. Stay over there.
Yeah, he's super dope. You know what I mean?
And
Definitely
do your
got some
thing,
super
man.
Dope shit. You know what I mean? And at that point in time, he was coming out with some strong shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
And
definitely had a lot
Miss
going
Fat
on 'cause he
Booty
did
was
them.
like the jam that really launched him pretty well too.
Oh yeah, I mean that gave him his mainstream success and shit. You
yeah.
know what I mean? But shit, even what I'm saying is with this album, when this album came out, he was doing a lot of work with television and shit too.
Yeah,
He was involved.
I
with
don't
that
like him
MTV,
as an actor. Though. I'm
hip-hop
sorry,
joint.
Mos. I don't like you as an actor.
Nah,
Man.
Mos
16
do his
blocks.
thing as an
16
actor.
blocks fucked it up for me.
I think he do his thing as
You
an
ain't
actor.
watched 16 blocks? That shit was with Bruce Willis. Yeah, you ain't seen it?
I gotta.
He had this terrible accent thing. What?
I may have.
Yeah,
seen
he was.
It.
He had that little squeaky voice, and he was like, "Yo, man, I can't, yo, man."
Yeah, I did see that. I do remember that.
Well, he wasn't playing that character that well. Then is what I'm saying. Yeah, not to knock you. I love Mos Def, but that particular movie turned me off to his acting. But I like. You ever seen Be Kind Rewind with Jack Black?
Yeah.
I liked him in that. He's cool in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
He was funny in a couple movies that I seen of him, and he did good in a few movies because I seen quite a few of his movies. So, he definitely did his thing, man. But shout out to Mos Def, man.
Yeah. So moving on, and the final one on the final countdown. Yo, this is the Leaders of the New School released their second album, Time, October 12th, 1993. And this fucking cover is dope. Because this is like so 2020 right now.
And also, man, shout out to Busta Bus.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes is
it's funny that all this shit kind of correlates and rolls right into each other, man. I swear it works for us because it makes it easy to segue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we have no idea that this shit is going to line up the way that it does.
Yeah, it's a universe for you.
But as I was saying, shout out to Busta Rhymes, who recently he was on the 85 South podcast with Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly.
I like that shit.
Yeah, they whole gang.
I know y'all niggas trying to copy our shit, but whatever.
But you know what I mean? He was up there doing his 1-2 with them and hanging out with them, and just seeing the way that because Chico Bean spit the verse from the Look at Me Now joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was dope because you got. It's one thing to do that shit and prove I can spit that verse on some fast shit, but you got to do that shit in front of Busta Rhymes.
Oh
bro.
yeah, and not fuck up and shit.
And not fuck up, and he giving you the accents and the ad-libs on it for you to keep going and killing it the way you killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the dopest shit about it too was also, like I said, man, like for me, I just love seeing those artists of that era get the flowers while they could smell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's really, really big. Because I feel like in other genres, the way that...
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why we do this. You know, we want to be part of that. We want to be part of giving our flowers, too.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is the closest we can get. And so, yo, one of y'all want to come on the show, we're more than welcome.
Hey, man, slide. Y'all already know how you reach out, DMs, all that shit.
I can't pay you, but shit,
you
man,
can
if you want
holler.
to do some love, man, we good.
But what I was saying is I think the dopest shit is, in other genres of music, like the way they embrace those artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the legend status, they make sure that's heard before the name is even said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in hip-hop and our culture and in our status with the artists that we got,
because
we don't do that because we don't even pay homage to the artists that came before us.
Because we built up this thing that hip-hop has to be young. And it has to stay young. And once you get old, you get blocked out from it. Like you're no longer hip-hop because of your age, even though you might have created it. And I think that's what the main problem is. But like we said outside earlier, the younger generation coming up, even though they're not acknowledging as much, what's happening is they're creating the older ones to be acknowledged more because no one will acknowledge them. So people are now taking the time to acknowledge them, which works both hand in hand.
Definitely.
Fortunately or unfortunately, hopefully the younger generation, when they get to that point, can get some of that recognition because the way it is right now don't look like it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And that would suck because I feel like the people under them are going to suffer.
It'll be lost
music-wise because of that.
Yeah, the appreciation of it will be lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like I was saying too, you know what I mean? Big shout out to Busta Rhymes. In that interview with them, it was dope because he dropped the jewel on how he made it to where he's at. Because Leaders of the New School, when they decided to break up and stop doing what they were doing, it could have went either way for him. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, I just had my kid, and I had to figure out how I was going to feed this kid. You know what I'm saying? So for me, what he used to do, and that's why I say I love these shows like the 85 South, the Drink Champs, Joe Budden's joint, you know what I'm saying? All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Wallow. You know what I'm saying? I love all those joints because on those, it's like when they talking to these guys, they keep it so real with them. You know what I'm saying? And to letting them know, like, yo, it's a chance that I almost wasn't here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like even with Busta, like what Busta was saying is he used to call the studios, and when he would call the studios, the engineers or whatever will let him know who's in the studio. And he's like, yo, I used to make my way up there. You know, I used to bring my little 1-2. That way, when I'm in there, everybody right with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Why? Everybody was getting in the zone. I'd be in the zone, so I'd already be over there listening to the beats, working on verses."
Yeah.
He's like, and then they just hear the, you know, the sound effects coming from the corner, and they be, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, it was, "Oh, you like what you hearing? Let's hear it."
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, let's hear it then. Put the mic on. Let's do it.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like he was finessing his way, and also it bring more, like, he's one of the artists that you could say birthed it and brought more attention to the feature.
Yeah, right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and for him, he was just doing it so he could stay relevant and feed himself.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to his clever mind on how he could excel in the game at the time.
Yeah.
Because it kept him around and it kept him relevant. You
Relevant.
know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, you know, that's why I say I love being in tune with that type of shit, because it's jewels like that you catch and you like, damn, man, you gotta grind one way or another.
The media back then wasn't set up for you to find those out.
Nah, it wasn't. It was more designed. Well, what dirt can we get for this person?
The dirt, or just like, you know, pushing the label. You know, like, make sure this label gets its money worth.
Yeah. That's a whole fact.
Now, nobody cares about what you did to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, type shit like that.
That's a whole fact, man. And
So,
on that note,
but we gonna play how niggas get there.
Definitely.
And this is the road to get there. Is letting your music be heard, man. So we're gonna get into some of that shit right now. I know it's we went a little overboard with the what do you call it? But we back. And we gonna play some fucking music for you. So I wanna play some more newer guys, man. Like your gentleman who won last week, Low Life Joe. And a lot of people are like feeling this song, so I wanna play it.
Shout out to Low Life Joe.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tag him in it. So man, Oceans Crashing, featuring Mo Savage. Right?
Yeah.
That's his joint, right? Low Life Joe?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into this, yo. Oceans Crashing, featuring Mo Savage and Low Life Joe.
Shout out to them, man. Do your thing, brother.
Facts. Excuse me. Here we go. Oceans Crashing. Oh, you know what? Niggas is fucking up.
Beast Mode Production.
On the way up to the beach, puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think. Meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheet. Watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep. Ayy, yeah. Riding in peace. Process repeats. Back to the beach. Ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off.
Don't you know life is a beach, huh? My diamonds hit like a wave by the sail, Ship up a perk, this ain't COD, bitch, I'm a DOG, I tried to tell ya. I keep a crib, full whip a pit, bull, I got a chop to tell, I'm about to drown in this liquor, my bitch like a picture, she can't even smell, ya. My dog move that sandal like gar, Marcella, baby, we used to what started. Lil' Mo Savage, I'm a ball like a starter. I ain't no way, Lil' Mo Savage just surf. Sit on the beach, I got shot like a turtle. Jojo just told me we lit like a match. I brought a baddie, he brought a baddie, now everywhere we poppin' out like we match.
On the way up to the beach, puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think. Meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheet. Watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep. Ayy, yeah. Riding in peace. Process repeats. Back to the beach. Ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. 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 Turning my life to a party. Jump on the boat, get it started. Surrounded by fake love around me. Covered in shade and I'm feeling so foggy. Can't avoid all of the fake of the talk. And legit with the trapping. I hope I'm no talking. Cause taking your life is a clear open option. Don't stress me too much. I'm just running my office. Do you need orders? Mo said we lit like a match. He brought it baddie. I brought it back. Walking in public, we looking like twins. Double up bitches like Hefness and Giz. Quad 4-5 shooter. He'll never let you swim. If you ever get close, social distance him. On the way up to the beach, puffing the cloud of some sheesh. Please let me think. Meet up the plug and head east. Passing the torch to a sheet. Watch you burn up in your sleep. Pass it to me, little Bo Peep. Ayy, yeah. Riding in peace. Process repeats. Back to the beach. Ayy, yeah. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off. Oceans crashing, I'ma manage. Watch me sail off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oceans crashing. That was my guy, Low Life Joe, man.
Yeah, man, that should be jumping right there.
Yeah. That's that joint right there. Give you a vibe. That definitely put you on a whole different wave with it. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Shout out to
Big
Low
salute
Life
and shout out
Joe
to
and
Low
Mo
Life
Savage.
Joe. Mm-hmm.
They killed that one.
Definitely, man. What we got lined up next?
Yo,
for
man,
in
let's
the chamber?
get into Vi Cartel, man.
Let's do it. Let's
get
fire one
into
off.
Sit Down, the Sit Down with Vi Cartel, man. Shout out to him and Lou.
What was the
OD.
other one?
Diamonds.
Let's do the sit down.
All right, we
Yes,
going
sir.
into the Sit Down. This is the Sit Down by Vi Cartel, man. Shout out to that brother, man, for doing his thing.
Salute, family.
Facts.
We're gathered here today because a certain family within the organization has risen to the top. And it's time we take that position. On the front people.
Contracts in the email that a nigga ain't even signed yet. New rims on the coupe, windows tinted out, I ain't even drive yet. Ops out here trying to big flex when it comes to the internet. All of this back and forth on media, nigga, I'm really not into that. Say you winning, where you winning at? Tell me where's your beginning at? Tell me where you made a killing at? If you the hero, where the villain at? Exactly. If we talking caps and niggas is wearing sombreros, catch me doing my thing in these islands, I'm feeling like Pharaoh. Y'all be frontin' for the gram when you don't really have a peso. I'm really not the one to target. Let me lighten up your caseload. Tell me you don't feel the energy. I'm the one that they pretend to be. Bars feeling like a centipede. Not for line, you hit a currency. I pray for my enemy. I want revenge, so nobody touch them but me. Give our bodies for the free. Courtroom with the key. Ain't a slave, I'm free. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm threatened, I reach. Came up in these streets. In the kitchen with the heat, taking all beef, popping like grease. Run up on you with the music blasting that Mozzie or the Davies. Either way, I'ma bang it out to the bass line of that beat. Feeling like in 2-3. Tongue out, I release. You ain't never been masked up. You ain't never had to wear gloves. I was young when they pulled it on me. Hit the nigga with a shoulder shrug. You can tell I'm still here. He ain't really have it in him. Went to school right after. That's when they stopped playing with him. Born with a passion. You see through these niggas in orderly fashion. I'm not with the rapping. I'm speaking facts and things that have happened. I love the reaction. Subtle jazz, be all in their caption. I don't pay attention, cause that's what they want, and none of that's happening. Stand back, let me work. You don't get this work, can't get a church. I be having money all month, nigga. You be ballin' on the first. Some are fake, I'm a real one. Since I'm young and I feared none. I invite all smoke, nigga. Sitting back as I burn one.
The chain of command will not change, but only the head of the command. All rules and procedures will remain as they stand. A toast, peace, wealth, and hope. We do not show and tell, only silence to the cell. This is the Vigilante Cartel.
Big shout out and salute to Vi Cartel, man. Y'all already know what that is, man. That was the sit down. And that's always one of my favorite joints here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
You know, all these shits is killing right now, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a
I'm
vibe.
back here fucking loving life.
My nigga
son.
back there looking like a DJ in a radio station. You got
Facts,
the
yeah.
disc jockey of the month right there,
Yeah,
man.
word up, man. Shout out to everybody, especially Vi Cartel. That shit is fire, man.
Big shout out to him, man.
Yo, I want to get into some more fire, man. Shout out homie Hanzo Blades.
Yeah, man. Well,
And
don't
the
hold
grime
back,
wave.
man. Let's start throwing the cannons at him, man.
Yeah, man.
Hold
So
back.
I'm gonna go into Serrasis Flores.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is by the Gold Grime Wave, man.
I
Produced
believe
by
that's the joint
Hanzo
from the
Blades.
video too. That's the joint that they had the video for.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely go check them out, man. They got a slew of videos for a lot of their different joints that
So
they
this
got.
is Serrasis or Flores or however you say it, man. Produced by Hanzo. Shout out Hanzo Blades.
Big
we
shout
see
out
you,
to Hanzo
homie.
Blaze and the Grime Wave family. You already
Facts,
know,
man. Facts.
Also, we got some big surprises coming up with them too.
Grime Wave.
Y'all be on the lookout.
Uh-huh.
Ain't with y'all
Definitely.
motherfuckers, man. Nah, man. Shit is epic, never been accepted. Just rejected as the reason that I'm so eclectic. Hold myself down, son, I'm well protected. Fuck your opinion because that shit's subjective. The lexicon exceptional, don't beat the method. Brief with the weapon, I'm a grind ball. Weary of karma, so I'm finna slide at the vibe wrong. Try walking a mile long in these kicks. The weak spit that steezless. Your free chick come to my crib to appease dick. I'm the chief cause it's speechless. Teach the kids don't go this way, down this way you gotta keep the blick. If the pigs come, son, I plead the fifth. Bleed the strip, I need that grip. You swag syphilis, nah, I don't need that drip. If you got a gut feeling, dog, he that shit. Nah, man.
I always keep my rhyme scheme fresh. Like my hygiene, yes, but I ain't Ron Seacrest. I blow steam, lay it down, then I iron and press. Look in my eyes, son, you never see a sign of regret. Matter of fact, hang my fries with a side of respect. I'm trying to lead the new school and put the tribe on a quest. Paying dues, making moves, thinking twice when I step. Only real dudes let their enterprises connect. Fuck a S, real heroes got stripes on their chest. I suggest you never bite the hand that's signing your check. Food on the table is rotten like the lies in your breath. You can't save a whole, so why throw rice on their dress? And if it's all about the sex, swipe to the left. Before you sacrifice your life, yo, that's the price of your death. So many nights I lay in bed thinking, why do I stress when there's a war going on and we gon' fight to the death?
I remember nights up in the trap house. I remember nights up on the park bench. I remember nights inside my dad's house. I remember nights that I ain't need shit. Listen, trauma risen in the head, that's it. Wicked clear vision of a clear prism. Bending life fractals from a fraction of an acid tabby near living. Pierce prison indebted from years of street living. Peep, listen, on an Adderall, then 3 bumps of coke. Add a scene, the pockets padded. Adam if you want to smoke. Adam in the garden, slipping, sinning if you didn't know. Try to keep composure, post-mortem, shorty lost his soul. And that's a lonely road. Homies all around you, but you sitting trapped inside your fucking skull. Isolated tendencies, pitching pennies, he's known to broke. Working every single day to try to see better though.
Back with more heat. You already know what it is, man. Here at the MELLO-ROOM. Another Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
That was Hanzo Blaze and
Yo,
the Brown
man.
Wave family.
Yo, man, y'all better be tuning in, man. Y'all be missing out on some shit, man. Share this
They
shit.
definitely do,
Fucking
man.
like this shit. Share it to your peoples, man. Tag them in it, yo.
That's
like,
a whole
this
fact.
music is fire, man. It's Artist Appreciation Day. You ain't even got to hear us talk or look at us, man, but you can play this music. You can listen to it. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
whole fact,
Share
man.
this shit, man. Shout out Hanzo and the whole Grime Wave. Rookie, welcome home. Do your fucking thing, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all already see what time it is, man. We just showing love and giving that appreciation to all of those artists who basically helped make what we got here called a MELLO-ROOM.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was one thing for us
This
to...
is the shit we pump to get mellow to, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel
And then,
me?
you know, it was one thing for us to just we could have easily did a podcast where we came up here and talk shit and bullshitted for an hour of your time, 30 minutes of your time, whatever. But this was the twist. This was the spinoff that, you know, Lucas and myself, when we chopped it up and we were talking about it, this the spin, the fact of being able to help independent artists and, you know, build relationships with artists in other states and other cities.
Yeah,
you know, and,
facts,
and
man.
make that ring. You know what I'm saying? That basically it's like creating a whole new underground. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
'Cause
know what I'm
basically
saying?
these are artists that are doing their thing, creating their movements.
And it's not just here in Central Florida, man, or Florida alone, man. It's
That's
all
a whole
over the
fact.
place. So,
That's
you
a
know,
whole
you never
fact.
know who's watching. You never know who's lurking, man.
That's a whole fact.
So
Just
share
to show
this
them that
shit.
it's not a game and it's all over the place. We was just in New York with the Grime Wave, or Buffalo rather. You know, they all over, actually.
yeah.
Let me get that straight.
Yeah, they all over
They
the,
all
the
over
what is it? The tri-state
the
area.
northern tri-state area. They all over as far as with Grime Wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They would have to more specify exactly what areas they're from.
Yeah.
You know, but just to show that we all over the map with it with them, you know what I'm saying? I think we should go to Memphis for a second.
Facts, yo.
Let's hit
We
Memphis.
can go touch Memphis because, you know, big respect to Two Turn and
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Peasy. And I want to play the original joint if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And these are like one of the original people to send music to us, man. So it's more than love to play this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Big salute to them. Also, make sure we hit them in the comments, man. We
Yeah, I
gotta get
will.
them
I
in
will
the
tag
loop.
them in the comments. And this joint right here, man, is called Like a Hot Boy, man. For those niggas who down south and they grew up with that shit, man, this is like super nostalgic for it, man. Like a Hot Boy, man.
And we gonna reach out to them too, man, because that's something else. You know, me and you, I was gonna chop it up with you anyway.
Yeah, like a Hot Boy, yo.
You already know.
You fucking scumbag.
Woody, like a hot hey, Woody, like a hot boy. Woody, like a hot hey,
that Impala in that 2000 Jag, I bought that. Ain't got no hustle, see that where you lost it. I went and got it on my own, so fuck what you call it.
Hey, shit on 40, it's gonna be a hot summer. Round up deuces got me feeling like a stunner, shining like a hot boy's water when you see me coming. Bumping juvenile 400 degrees when I'm stunning.
Boy, look, P ain't been playing game no more. He might find out you a hatin', go and bang your hoe. Respected in the street like a good dog. So if you hating on the G, you know it's fuck y'all.
Soldier red, white tee, soldier regions, my attire. Got your bitch jogging cause she know I got that fire. If a nigga play, leave him playing like a tire. Put his face on the shirt, got his family raising lighters. Soldier red, white tees like a hot boy. Gorilla warfare, you know I'm hot boy. Bling bling iced out like a hot boy. I need a hot girl cause I'm a hot boy.
I'm getting my roll on like a hot boy. Sticking to the G code like a hot boy. Cash money got me shining like a hot boy.
I'm on fire, you booty cause I'm a hot boy.
Bitch, what? I just got my cash up. Cut from a different cloth, you niggas just bad luck. Got bitch ass, show the nigga shit don't stop. Pop my own shit and call it fresh out the block.
You better get up out the way, man. Say, man, block boys in our own lane. Stop hating, man. I'm back to business. Whoa, they get up out your feelings. If it ain't about that money, whoa, they don't want no deal.
Back on that hot boy shit, yeah, they get the memo. And we gon' get it poppin' from the M to the NO. Monday through Sunday, stunt like it's Friday. Gave them all the keys to the foreign valet.
Bling, bling, iced out, fresh off the block with it. Two-turn, cook the track straight up out the pot with it. Still dropping hits, popping my shit. Tell them hating ass niggas they can't ball a block this. Soldier red, white tees like a hot boy. Gorilla warfare, you know I'm hot boy. Bling, bling, iced out like a hot boy. I need a hot girl, cause I'm a hot boy.
I'm getting my roll on like a hot boy. Sticking to the G code like a hot boy. Cash money got me shining like a hot boy.
I'm on fire, you booty, cause I'm a hot boy.
Woody.
Feel like a hot boy.
Hey, Woody.
Feel like a hot boy.
Woody.
Feel like a hot boy.
Hey, Woody.
Feel like a hot boy.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. That was just to show everybody, you know, our arm stretch pretty long, man. We could take it one direction, we could take it to another direction.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Two Turn Jizzle and MPZ. That was like a hot boy.
Yeah, shout out to
you
them
know,
brothers,
salute
man.
to
Big
them,
respect,
man. And I
homie.
always like to put it out there. You know, they were one of the first joints that you know hit here at the MELLO-ROOM. You know what I'm saying? And basically,
the first ones to believe in us.
Yeah. Basically, we appreciate that. You know what
man,
I'm
we
saying?
definitely do, dog.
We definitely appreciate that because
appreciate that shit.
you know, y'all let us know that what we was doing, we was pushing something in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So big shout out and salute to them fellas, man.
Yeah, man. Speaking of appreciation, man, he was a guest about a month ago, and that's my man Rob Dent.
Yeah, man.
You
Big
know, I'm
shout
a
out
Rob
to
Dent
Rob
fan,
Dent.
so I'm gonna play one of his new joints he gave us that night, and that's Hold Up.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into this new joint by Rob Dent called Hold Up. You know, I'm gonna tag him in the comments and all that, man. Shout out to that brother too,
Big
man.
salute and shout out to Rob Dent. That's family there.
Yeah, Hold Up.
This nigga Suave done came back to motherfucking life. Shout out to that nigga B Suave, man. One of the realest niggas I know. Flynn over here chilling. I'm about to make us some millions. Lil' mama, what's the whole up? I don't mean to press ya, but you sleeping on me got me in the coma. Corporate goals, college girls getting them diplomas. Middle finger 9 to 5, you on the office. Screenshotting me when you listening to my songs, but you keep me on red. What's communication? Hold up, let me just wake from this dream. Hold up, let me get back to this cream. You a cute little thing for some years I'm working. Always been a hustler, you smooth as Jergens. I'm low-key blowing up, you doing your own thing. You still inspire some of these things that I'm writing. Nothing's exciting without doing some sightseeing. Trips we agreeing, countries we should be fleeing. Through the days she's dancing, reality blocking. You living life based off a movie depicting. Looks can be deceiving, I'm into receiving. Genuine love, genuine hug, home cooked meal, back rub. Break you off back shots, and we back to schoolwork. But you in some boy short song, come on and you twerk. Laying under the covers, going over the future. How high I'm from the fly, different breed, a different creature. Asshole type of features, what I've been told from leisures. Been through so many, now we calling them Caesars. You always taking souls, the pussy will leave you scheming. Wake up in the morning, send out a good morning. what's up, received at a happy hour, ignoring. Now using drunk specs and women I don't expect. First way to regress, but I'm married to the money. Get the power to respect. I'm collecting like 3 checks, nothing come from a dream. So she sleep at her own request. Mama, what's up? What's up? I don't mean to press ya, but you sleeping on me, got me in a coma. Corporate goals, college girls getting them diplomas. Middle finger 9 to 5, you on the office. Screenshotting me when you listening to my songs, but you keep me on red. What's communication? Hold up, let me just wake from this dream. Hold up, let me get back to this cream. What's up?
It's crazy. Like I said, man, it's Sunday. It's the MELLO-ROOM. I'm here. I'm having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Building. Yo, I don't even normally do this, man, but can I get a run back of that? Because you ain't even give me, like, the first. I ain't get, like, the first minute. Shout out to Rob Dent, man.
Yeah, I'm going to kick it back right now.
You already know, man. That shit right there. I need that. That need to be brought back with a bomb at the top of it, man.
Yeah,
like,
facts,
for real, man. Show that man some love,
shout out
bro.
Rob Dent. Will hold up, man.
Yeah, man. I need that one more time from the top, bro.
This nigga Suave don't care. Back, motherfucking life. Shout out to that nigga B Suave, man. One of the realest niggas I know. Flynn over here chilling. I'm about to make us some millions. Lil' mama, what's the whole up? I don't mean to press ya, but you sleeping on me, got me in a coma. Corporate goals, college girls getting them diplomas. Middle finger 9 to 5, you on the office. Screenshotting me when you listening to my songs, but you keep me on red. What's communication? Hold up, let me just wake from this dream. Hold up, let me get back to this cream. You a cute little thing, for some years I'm working. Always been a hustler, you smooth as Jergens. I'm low-key blowing up, you doing your own thing. You still inspire some of these things that I'm writing. Nothing's exciting without doing some sightseeing. Trips we agreeing, countries we should be fleeing. Through the days she's dancing, reality blocking. You living life based off a movie depicting. Looks can be deceiving, I'm into receiving. Genuine love, genuine hug, home cooked meal, back rub. Break you off, back shots, then we back to schoolwork. But you in some boy shorts on, come on and you twerk. Laying under the covers, going over the future. How high I'm from the fly, different breed, a different creature. Asshole type of features, what I've been told from leisures. Been through so many, now we calling them Caesars. You always taking souls, the pussy will leave you scheming. Wake up in the morning, send out a good morning. Hey, what's up, received at a happy hour, ignoring. Now using drunk specs and women I don't expect. First way to regress, but I'm married to the money. Get the power to respect. I'm collecting like 3 checks, nothing come from a dream. So she sleep at her own request. Mama, what's up?
What's the hold up?
But you sleeping on me, got me in a coma. Corporate goals, college girls getting them diplomas. Middle finger 9 to 5, you on the office. Screenshotting me when you listening to my songs, but you keep me on red. What's communication? Hold up, let me just wake from this dream. Hold up, let me get back to this cream. What's up?
Yo, you already know, man. We here at the MELLO-ROOM. We getting lit with it. We having a good one here, man.
This shit make me want to keep the beat on the whole time we do the podcast.
Man, definitely. You already know. Big shout out and salute to Rob Dent, man. Like we said, that's family here at the MELLO-ROOM, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
man,
love
facts.
showing support, you know what I'm saying? And when you putting out heat and fire like all these artists that be sending us all these joints,
yeah,
you
man.
know, it
We
make
got
it
the
fun. This should make this
exclusives.
shit fun for us to do. You feel what I'm
Facts,
saying?
yo.
So big
Share
shout out
this
and salute
shit,
to
yo.
him, man. Yeah, man. Like, share, you know what I mean? Reach out to
Make
some of these
people
artists,
watch
man.
this shit. We don't give a fuck.
Check them out, man. The shit is dope, man.
Yo,
That was Hold Up.
We're going to go back into like another 4, but we're going to get into U Sports because we get too excited.
Yeah. You know me. I was over here jamming. I'm going all out.
This nigga
you know.
turned me back into a DJ for a minute. I was back here like, hold up.
I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, you got to tell them, you know, blast it off. Blast it off. But yeah, nah, man. But you already know, man. Like I was saying, man, we going to jump into U Sports, man.
Yes, sir.
And it's been one hell of a weekend and week for sports, man. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
Before I do definitely get into sports, I definitely want to say, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, I don't know if you caught it, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all seen like the whole Florida Gators organization is kind of like in definitely shambled. They put a halt to everything they got going on. It was
Yeah,
like
I think I
21
heard about
players.
that shit.
Yeah, like 21 players or something like that tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, I think I heard about it. So they
You
shut
know what
down
I'm
a little
saying? And
program
like,
for a while.
like 7 of the coaching staff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, you know, prayers and definitely best wishes to all of them. You know what I mean? That's a part of that. You know, we definitely want to see you guys get better, man. Get back out there and do what you guys love to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, for those who tuning in real quick, man, there's a question up there in the comments, man. If you didn't answer that question by the end of this podcast, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to miss out on your chance to win a T-shirt and a mask or some sponsored studio time by Studio 1025, man. So get in there and answer that question, man. Don't be scared.
Oh, yeah, but definitely do reiterate the question for them. Let them know, you know what I'm saying? Because some people may be listening. They may not even get to see the
so
reading
if you
of
want
it,
to scroll back up in the comments, you'll see the question. It's probably like one of the first things I wrote. But what does IBM stand for? IBM, what does it stand for, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question. Get you a free T-shirt and a mask. If you don't like our shit, you can get the free studio time. If you don't like that shit, then forget you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, it's a chance for you guys to out there get you fresh on with us. You know, get in tune with us.
Facts.
Definitely, like we said before too. Also with all the artist appreciation that we've been doing, man. Like we always say, if you're an artist out there, independent artist looking to do your thing, you want your music heard, you want to just push it out there to different platforms for people to hear, don't be afraid to send it to us. Is the link?
Yeah,
there?
the email below on the bottom of the screen there is where you would send it to.
Definitely.
Make sure you send it MP3.
Also, if you got any videos, any visual art, that would be in an MP4 format.
And if
correct?
you're looking to reach out to Ooze on his Instagram, it's right there next to him at Ooze _585. It's right there next to him. And if you're looking to hit me up on my gram, mine's is Lou _casino with a K. Reach out to us that way as well. You also see the email underneath me.
That's a whole fact, man.
And,
I say that because I know there's a
that's
lot
how
of
we do
artists
it.
out there. And I see it on the gram all the time. There's so many artists, even from back home where I'm from, man. Shout out to Empire, shout out to Nim, shout out to all them guys out there doing their thing.
Yeah.
But even with you guys, man, push the music. You know, send me links, send me copies.
Yeah, email us
Whatever
that shit,
I
man.
can play, I will play.
We play music more than we like to sometimes, so you know that shit's definitely gonna get rotations.
Definitely,
with us.
you know, and I look forward to, you know, blasting these tracks off and putting this music out there to the world. I remember at one point in time it used to be like, and this is like when the Clue mixtapes and all that used to be popping.
Right.
I remember I used to listen and we used to record because we used to like to come outside a couple days later and, oh, you heard this? And it used to be dope to try and be the new kid on the block with the new sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all you guys that are out there doing your thing, all you independent artists, man, send that music because I like to be the new guy on the block with the new sound.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So reach out and let's make this happen. But like I said, we rolling into Ooze Sports, man. And like I said, it's been one hell of a week. You know what I mean? Like I mentioned what I said for the Gators, man. Salute and, you know, prayers to them. But it has been a crazy week, man. You know, college football was crazy. My bets ain't go too well yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the crazy shit with me, son, in college, it's like college is kind of like the hardest shit when you fucking with this. Because you could have, like, for instance, I had a game like, I like the Clemson game, for instance. I knew Clemson was going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like a hands-down no-brainer.
Yeah.
The question was, like, how much? Me questioning myself, I was like, all right, I get them. They going to beat these dudes by, like, 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? And that was me thinking, like, damn, man, am I thinking too high? Am I underestimating this other team?
Maybe.
Man, they went out there and beat the dog shit out of Georgia Tech. Son, they beat them like 76-7.
They whooped their ass.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, I felt like smacking myself because I feel like I underestimated Clemson.
Right. You kind of took your logic and let it weigh
It
on.
shot me in my own foot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but big shout out to them yesterday. They held down their record because they definitely going on some undefeated shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also Alabama pulled it out. Nick Saban was able to be there and be next to his team.
Okay.
Because he was the one with the corona scare throughout the early portion of the week.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? And then in the highlighted game, you going to get onto it now, too, that you got the app. You'll see, like, they got one game that they'll highlight, and they'll ask you 6 questions about that game.
Right.
And that yesterday was the West Virginia and Kansas State game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm
you
listening.
know.
You got me wanting to check that shit. Like,
Yeah. It was, you know, I did my thing. My not all my questions went right. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely gave it my best effort. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know that, like I said, man, college is looking crazy, man, because it's such a jeopardy because these guys are in such, atmospheres where they see so many people throughout the crossings of days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like you've been seeing a lot of these cases popping up that's been putting a halt to some teams. Some teams are just getting the green light to start playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by the time it gets around to, tournament time for these guys, records are going to be looking kind of weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For those that get to play and some that don't when it comes down time for bowl games or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this shit. I'm like, damn, homie.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm one game off, son.
Now look, he in on it. And see, that's what it is, man. That's why I put that out there, because it's something to engage with, something to keep you in the loop of the sports, you know what I mean? And, also,
and you know what game it is, right?
Which game?
Giants game.
Oh, yeah. I told you they was going to win.
No, you didn't.
I told you. I picked them.
Yeah,
and I picked 1-3.
Did. And
I picked that they would win by 1-3.
I picked the opposite.
So I actually nailed that game today. I got 5 off that game. Shout out to me. Salute. But yeah, I'm not, like I was saying, man, with college it is crazy and it's interesting. But today is the NFL day. Everybody doing they want to. I know everybody put their picks in. You know what I mean? Right now it's looking crazy with the games that have been played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because as far as with the games that have been played, you see some of the picks that we thought weren't going to match up, they matched up pretty damn well.
I did pretty well. I did a quick analysis of what I thought looked real. And the only reason I didn't pick Giants is because I'm a fucking Giants fan, and you guys let me down so goddamn much that it's like,
I know, but we can't be down forever.
I know we can't.
So when you gotta reverse the thought process on that.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have won like $1 million right now almost.
It's like, even for myself, you know what I mean? Like, we'll start off. We'll let people know what it was today. Like this game right here, for instance. You got the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That game right there was an iffy game for me because the way both of these teams have been playing throughout the season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I picked Detroit and I knew that they would win.
Right.
My question wasn't will they win. My question was how much will they win by. You know what I'm saying? So even with a lot of these teams that I know in my heart and in my gut that they'll win, it's more of the factor of how much will they win by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they went out there and took care of business against Jacksonville. It was 34-16.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Another action, you had the Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Bears did what they had to do for them. You know what I mean? It was 23-16. You know what I mean? Also, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They manhandled the Cleveland Browns. And that was a game that was being highlighted and talked about because everybody sees the success that Cleveland is having this season.
Yeah.
So, in terms of the success that they seeing, they figured it would be more of a competition for them with Pittsburgh, who normally gets the best of them.
Okay.
But as we see, the old dog ain't need to be taught no new tricks on this one. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Pittsburgh definitely
Pittsburgh's
put the whoop
always
ass
been a
to
strong
them.
team.
Yeah, they put the whoop ass to them 38-7.
They've always been strong.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And other news on the games, you know what I mean? You got the Ravens, who this game here was, I definitely thought the Ravens were going to stomp the Eagles just due to the Eagles not being at a healthy form right now.
Yeah.
But the Eagles with Carson Wentz, man, one thing he is showing is that he is built for this shit and he about this action.
What's up, Uncle Gleazy?
Because at the end of the day, Carson Wentz with limited weapons is still pulling his teams to within close margins of losses, if not pulling out a victory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of heart, and you got to show a lot of respect to a player of that caliber.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But in today's game, Lamar Jackson did uphold, and they did win 30-28.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Also, in other ones, you got like we was talking about, just the game you brought up, the Giants game.
Yeah,
like I said, we were 0-5 going into today's game.
Yeah.
But in my mind, knowing that, we were playing a division rivalry too. You got to look at it. We was playing.
And
the
know what's
Redskins.
crazy?
I mean, not the Redskins.
Is every time
the Washington football team.
Yeah, every time the Giants play the Redskins. Oh shit!
The Washington football team. Let's get it right.
Washington football team.
You know,
every time they play them, like it usually turns out like that. They've been in a really bad losing streak. They'll play them and then beat them.
It's always a slugfest with them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they ended up pulling it out today by 1 point, which I knew that they would. I knew it would either be 1 to 3 points that they would win by, and they actually did win it by 1 point. So
congratulations, Giants. Which you messed me up, man.
And it's fucked up because now we may not get the number 1 pick. And I wanted us to get homie from Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But, it is what it is. Other news on it, you got the Broncos. They beat the Patriots 18-12. You got the Falcons, who, like I said, shout out to Ayers Print and the family over there. I know they over there with a good.
Falcons?
I know it's a good Sunday for them. You know, the Falcons
Yo,
ended up pulling
I
out
picked
their
them, yo.
game.
I picked them because of you.
40
I was
to
like, yo, the
23.
Falcons is gonna win because I need Jose to give me my damn curtains.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did pull it out, so I'm sure the grill's rolling, beers flowing around over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, you got the Colts that pulled it out against the Bengals. That was a nerve wrecker for me because I thought early in the game it looked like the Bengals was gonna stomp them out.
Yeah, well, score wise,
You know, but
I was
they
like,
ended up
God
pulling it
damn,
out.
son.
Shout out and salute to them. Also,
I
you
hit
got
that one on the head though.
The Titans who
You
were
went
over
for the
Texans.
Bengals, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, I went for the Colts.
I mean, you went for the Colts. I
Yeah.
didn't. When you said that, I was like, Yeah, so that's why I was like, damn, man.
You'll take what I have.
Wait, no, I think I did pick the Colts. I'm a liar.
You'll take what I have into consideration, bro. It's
No, I
okay.
think I did. I think I did say what
We
you
got
said.
next week.
Yeah.
But also you got the Titans that took down the Texans 42-36. And then also right now in the game that's going on, because there are a few games still going on.
And
right
I've
now.
got a handle. I got one of those rocking too.
Yeah. Right now you got the Packers, which this is actually highlighted as one of the games of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Packers facing the Buccaneers. That's Aaron Rodgers in the game going at Brady in the bunch. You know what I mean? And right now the score.
I went with
Tampa
Green
Bay's
Bay.
up. You went with Green Bay. I went with
Wait,
Green
did
Bay
I?
too.
Let me check.
Right now, the Buccaneers are up over Green Bay 21-10.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know I had it when I was looking at it.
What's up?
When I was looking at it, yeah, I picked Tampa Bay too. You're right. I picked Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, I
I
picked
about
Green Bay.
I thought about it because like Green Bay is a tough team, but then you have Tampa Bay who's got what's his name?
Tom Brady.
And they've lost like the last one or two of them.
They lost the last one, which that should have played into my judgment on how I picked that today.
Right, that's what made me think about it. I was like, but Green Bay is still old as a team, and this nigga is fighting for wins, so I think they might win this one.
Yeah, plus Green Bay, they were undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're riding the high horse.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, they're coming back with a chip on their shoulder after last week's loss.
Yeah.
So, I really definitely should have used that and let that play in accountability to my picking, but I didn't. So right now, Green Bay is losing to the Buccaneers 21-10, but it's still a lot of game left, so I still got a lot of hope left in me. Y'all already know. Also, you got the Miami Dolphins that beat the brakes off the New York Jets, which was 21-0. Dust busted.
Damn, a zip game, man.
Yeah, well, it ain't over yet. It's only halftime in that game, so it's still something that the Jets could score.
Final.
But with the way that the Jets been doing lately and with the troubles they've been having, I seriously doubt that that's going to go
You
down.
ain't getting your own stadium, Jets.
Yeah, man.
You're going to have to keep playing backseat to the Giants Stadium.
Also, man, in other news, let's jump it over. You know what I mean? Shout out and salute to the L.A. Lakers.
Lakers.
This week we got to see the Lakers take care of business against the Miami
All
Heat.
of the LeBron haters.
Yeah. It was something sweet for the ones who love him. It was bitter for the ones who hate him. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it was great to see him get his fourth.
You think at the table it counts that it's a Mickey Mouse chip?
I definitely think that counts. I think that plays into a big consideration of when you talk about the degree of the championship itself.
Right.
It's one thing about it to go through a grueling season when you're traveling and I think this year was more of a mental grueling process for them as opposed to the physical. The physical too, because they were playing one night on, one night off.
Right.
But every year when they're doing this, they're traveling, they get to go home to their families.
Yeah.
So after a tough loss in another city, it feels good to go home and spend that time with your family.
They didn't have that.
Even though you're tired from the traveling, don't get me wrong. But with this season, it was that and the mental strain of not having them there, not knowing like, all right, I'm not going home in a couple days. I'm not going to see wifey in a couple days.
For a couple months.
I'm not going to mess with the kids for a couple days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think that bubble put a lot of strain on just the teams. You either were going to come together or it could unravel at the seams in a very bad way.
I think the teams all did pretty well.
Yeah, they all did pretty well. You know what I'm saying? But for instance, look at a team like your Phillies.
Yeah.
Look at Philly. It unraveled for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lost Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid wore a lot on his shoulders. It turned a lot of people away from him as far as his game with the way that he handled himself in the bubble.
Right.
So it was a gift and a curse for a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
But
was a different time, different setting, but it was
but
it was still fun.
Big shout out to
Congratulations,
LeBron and the
yeah,
Lakers. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? One thing I will say is it definitely helped him, within that conversation of GOAT talk. But,
We've had that talk too many times.
yeah, we know that, and we know where I lie in that conversation. But, also, like I said, man, the exciting part of it is that he did it with a third franchise. This is the third different team.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And with each team, he's had different pieces, different things around him, different situations. So that's just a testament to his greatness. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause whatever he decides to put himself in, at least he knows he can make it a contender or make it work to the best of his advantages.
Right. Yeah,
you know what
of
I'm
course.
saying?
Definitely a great basketball player. Very strong, tall, fast.
Mm-hmm.
Can play any position. You can't deny the guy.
Yeah,
man.
congratulations to him and the Lakers. Congratulations to AD on his first
man.
chip.
And my
you know
homie
what I'm
J.R.
saying?
Smith, you don't be doing shit, but I'm proud. I'm happy
He
for
got
you
him
too.
another one.
Yeah.
He got him another one.
J.R. Smith, I've always been a fan of J.R.
He got
Smith,
him another one, man. Big shout out to him as well, man. But one thing I will say, this Lakers group, man, they definitely showed a great deal of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? And even now, like I seen something on it was TMZ, one of them shits. But even after that, they're back in LA doing what they do. They had like a big ceremony dinner, and this is just the players really doing this amongst each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to see like, they developed some crazy type of relationship in that bubble, because it's over with. The chips there. They had the parade, but they still doing celebrational dinners in Noble and things like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, big shout out to them, man. They definitely going to be riding high. And it's going to be exciting to see what they do next season. You know what I'm saying? Lately, it's been a lot of talk because you got different players that weighed in on their thoughts of the Lakers and the bubble and things like that. And it's all good and it's all healthy for the game, because next year these are going to be the comments that are lingering over when they walk on the court and they step on that dance floor with each other.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Next season,
so
they'll
from
be like, "Oh, you Mickey Mouse chip winning."
Yeah. So from an appreciative fan,
there's a whole bunch of teams that didn't go to the bubble.
That's
so,
a whole fact. So from an appreciative fan, keep setting the ambiance and the tone for next year. Y'all like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Also moving along, man, and right now baseball is crazy as well too. For those of you who ain't been checking it out, I know
Such a terrible baseball watcher.
I know a lot of people aren't really fans of watching the season. They only really get into it when it comes to the Fall Classic. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, to each his own. You do what you do. Play it how you play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a terrible baseball watcher. I'm admitting that. But, I know that for a fact.
Yeah, and I know. I mean, you're going to hear a lot. You're going to start to hear a lot more noise here in the city. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays. They took out the Houston Astros, and now they on their way to the World Series. You know what I mean? And it's definitely something good for them. It's been a while since they've been in the World Series. I think it's been like since 2008.
You know what? I'm like thinking about it. I've been to a basketball game, a football game. I've never been to a baseball game.
It's cool, man. It's a cool
I probably would
atmosphere,
enjoy
cool
a baseball game.
Yeah,
like
it's a cool
I enjoy the football game only because I can leave up from the football game and go do something. But the basketball game, you gotta like stay there and watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Too much action, too fast pace of action. Baseball too, though. Baseball, you could get up and do your thing.
Yeah.
Baseball's dope though, man, because you gotta pay attention, because the action could come at any minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But until then,
because
anticipation of seeing
the action doesn't come until you know there's 3 men on base with one of their top hitters up next.
Nah, I mean,
then
not
you're like, oh, let me see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily, because it could just be a home run.
Right.
That's
true,
the action.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that could come at any bat. You know what I mean? So it's like the anticipation of the action is the buildup. You know what I mean?
No, I just think I would have a better, because they know the game is dragged out. I think the arena gives you more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a
basketball game gives you more, but there's so much going on.
Definitely.
Like, because they're running. By the time you try to look to the left, they done blocked the shot, ran the other way, and the whole crowd's like, "Oh!" You're like, "What?"
That's a whole fact.
You're like, "What?"
Nah, that's a whole.
You
fact.
like, you didn't see that nigga? He dunked from the free throw line, jumped over, kicked him in the face. You be like, that all happened? All I did was blink,
yeah. You'd
yo.
be like, God damn, I just bent down to pick up my lighter that fell. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, and it's serious. It's real. Like, it could be that quick in a blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? But with baseball, like with myself, I had the privilege to go to quite a few baseball games throughout my life. But
fucking Brooklyn Knights.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to quite a few Yankee games, of course. I think the last game I went to.
But wasn't the Yankee Stadium originally? No, that was the Dodgers. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, but the last actual baseball game I actually did get to go to, I want to say probably was like 6 years ago, and that's when Verlander was still with Detroit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to see Verlander and the Detroit Tigers when they played against the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. So it was dope, too. You know, that was actually a really good matchup. But also, you know what I mean? Like I was saying, big shout out to the Rays. You know what I mean? They're in the World Series. And right now they're awaiting, let me put it that way, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They are awaiting either the Atlanta Braves or the Los Angeles Dodgers
to make it.
You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles Dodgers are riding on a high right now. You know, they came back from 3-1. It's crazy. You've been seeing them pull within closer every night. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought that they were going to win 3 in a row to get them here real quick, but they did. You know what I'm saying? And tonight is Game 7 of that series. You know what I'm saying? And the winner of that will be meeting up with the Rays in the World Series.
All right. That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up,
saying?
man.
So I look forward to seeing that, man. And that was super dope, man. Shout out to both teams, man. Good luck to both of you guys, man, because it's going to be interesting and it's going to be a war out there.
One day in my life, I'm going to have this shit self-sufficient, and I'm going to get a recliner and with a beer and watch some sports.
I feel you, man. Also, man, like I said, man, last night, you know, we was chopping it up. We hung out. We got to watch the crazy boxing match that was
a good fight,
of
man.
Teofimo Lopez and
I'm not gonna
Vasily
say
Lomachenko. Big shout out to the Brooklyn native.
Yeah.
You already know
I ain't gonna
was
say
happy
Brooklyn.
saluting.
I ain't gonna say Brooklyn lost that fight, but it was damn near close.
Nah,
Hard
he didn't
to
lose.
officiate.
The right man won the fight, but the scorecards were way off.
Yeah, the scorecards fucked me up because it's like, damn, son, you could jump that much. It was too close for you to have that much of a jump in scorecard.
That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say is I do feel the right man won the fight. You know, I definitely feel like, you know, with them two being who they are, knowing both boxing styles, I've been watching both of them. You know what I'm saying? I knew that it could be a chance with the right shot.
Excuse me.
He would be looking for the knockout, and it could have happened. But one thing about Lomachenko is he's no slouch, and he got a great jaw.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody put him out that way. So
yeah, Lomachenko, that nigga was getting punched in the face a lot.
Yeah,
and like you would think that this nigga was smacking him with a feather the way his face looked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his face,
Yeah,
he was
you
just
feel
there.
me?
He was even at the after thing. He was just there like, yeah, man, it's cool.
yeah,
you
very,
know?
very tough. Very tough. You know what I'm saying? And before last night, he was the #1 ranked, you know what I'm saying, overall pound for pound in that division. You know what I mean? But shout out to him, you know what I mean? And I'm sure there's going to be a rematch. I'm sure it's going to be an epic fight if it does come into a rematch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Teofimo Lopez is going to go on with a stronger attitude as well because now they both know what each other can
Brooklyn,
deliver.
leave him alone.
They know what each other can deliver.
Leave
you
him
know
alone,
what I'm
Brooklyn.
saying?
Let him do his thing and come back and fight like he's supposed to. Don't turn that man out.
Nah. It'll be all right, man. He gonna have a good one. He gonna celebrate. You know, he gonna enjoy it. You know, he put on represented well for the town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but one
yeah.
thing I will say is it was well deserving, man. It was dope too to see because he's a young fighter. He's only about 22, 23.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just to see that hunger and you seen it in each fight.
Yeah.
You know, and not for nothing, they weren't going very long because he was knocking motherfuckers clear out.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
like that's an unexpected thing to watch him go 12.
So watch him go 12 and
Can't
now
knock the dude out.
And
shit,
now
you know what
I
I'm saying?
think this kind of opens up the boxing world a little bit when it comes to him because now fighters that would normally go into the fight thinking, yeah, he's going to gun for the knockout because that's what he does.
Now they got to be cautious.
Now they got to be cautious because he'll stretch
It'll
to
probably
12
bring
with
more
you.
fighters too. Because
Yeah.
you know how some fighters would be like, man, he's a knockout artist. I don't even want to fight with him. I
Mm-hmm.
want to go the whole 12 rounds.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
one
saying?
thing at the end, like we seen, he ain't shy away from no names. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He said he'll defend it. He ready to put it out there against anybody who's willing to come at him for
Yeah,
it.
shout out to that young brother, man.
You know what I mean? So big shout out to Teofimo Lopez, man. Also shout out to everybody that fought on those undercards, man. There was some impressive guys out there.
Yeah. What's his name? Lopez?
Nah,
Right.
that was the main fighter, Teofimo Lopez and talking about Lomachenko.
What was the guy before that?
I would have to look it up to see all the
Forget his last
undercards.
name too.
I do too, but I know you talking about because he definitely.
He whipped him quick. He did like
Yeah.
he was that one round nigga.
Yeah, you talking about the young cat from the Bronx, Spanish kid.
Yeah.
It was Edgar, how is it? Baranga?
I don't know, but he was the nigga who's one rounder. And he did that shit again yesterday.
Yeah, definitely,
like 15
man.
in a row with 1 round.
All 15 of his fights are definitely all knockouts, and he gonna be a problem. He gonna be a real problem. So, it was dope to see, the new talent that's coming out, you know what I mean, and coming up. And I can't wait to see what they doing when they get to the names that we already know that are the household names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But definitely, like I said, man, it was so many dope undercard fights last night, which led up to an amazing, overhead, led up to an amazing headlining fight.
Yeah, it definitely was a dope fight. I haven't watched a fight in a while, and it was a good one to watch.
And the best shit about it was it wasn't on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
ESPN,
that's why I don't fucking watch fights, nigga.
That's why I gave them so much respect, because they went out there and did it on just a regular, network stage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to...
Humbleness,
yeah,
fighting.
Exactly. They just wanted to fight.
Yeah.
They wanted the world to see it, and they wanted to fight. So big shout out to both of those competitors.
Facts.
Both great athletes, man. I hope you guys rematch it, because I think it will be an epic fight. I think this could be one of those trilogy matchups waiting to happen, depending on how the second fight turns out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like it's good for the sport, man. And shout out to those guys, man.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also, man, don't think I forgot about it. Last night I seen all those crazy highlights of them crazy fights out there on Fight Island over there in Dubai with MMA. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to them as well. Brian Ortega, he definitely took the title shot. You know what I mean? His title shot was deserved, because it definitely was something else out there, man. You see Money get knocked out with the elbow. It was...
No, I didn't get to see that.
Oh, nah, you didn't see the highlights of that?
I think I left.
You got to check that out, man. I think last night Homeboy landed like the most precise. He had the highest percentage for most precise, accurate
hits,
technical hits, like elbows and, forearms.
Yeah, okay.
Like, he beat him up with his whole body,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
You
He's
know
like, he hit him with his hip.
Yeah, he fucked him up with his whole body, son. And, and big shout out to him, because it just showed how much of a technician he is when it comes to his talent and his craft.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But big shout out to them too, man. And that right there is going to do it for the sports world, man. There's more exciting shit going down today. I will see you guys next week when it come to that, because we're going to have more, shit to talk about and get into.
Yeah, man. And you know what time it is, yo. We're going to play a couple more jams before we get out of here.
Definitely. That's a whole fact.
Just big shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. They tuning in now. If you just tuning in, if you go back through the comments, there's a question in there. Get your chance to win you a T-shirt or from Free Studio Time, man, if you answer that question before this show is over. So after a couple more songs and we do our shout-outs, we getting the fuck out of here. So you got a limited time. So get to the answering. If you got to look it up. I don't care. Just do it.
You already know, man.
With that being said, I'm going to play this young lady's music, man. I'm infatuated with her. Don't get it wrong way, babe. Not like that. Just musically wise. And
don't get it wrong way, babe.
Yo, and I'm so pissed that last time we played her music, the fucking whoever blinked the shit out. I don't know, haters, whatever you want to call it. But we gonna play this shit, man. And if you tuning in right now, you gonna hear this shit before it gets muted. So we gonna play some T the Goddess, man.
Definitely.
And we gonna play this song called Blurred Vision by T the Goddess, man. Shout out to her. I see her doing her fucking thing. She doing her videos and all that shit. And she was a guest here a while back. So if you want to go back into the episodes, I'm gonna be pretty soon. I'm gonna be adding a channel to MELLO-ROOM where you can watch continuous old episodes. You can just tune in and they'll be there. So look out for that. But yo, T the Goddess.
Indeed.
Blurred Vision, man. Shout out to that young lady, man.
Big shout out to T the Goddess.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter where you started at. Just know you can finish. Yeah. Vision getting blurry and I can't see clear. Been a long time coming, just glad I made it here. I ain't running no more. Gotta face all my fears. I done never tell a lie, only radiate the real. I've been working on myself, ensuring that my soul heals. Won't shed a tear, won't cry when that milk spills. Heart on grow, so my only feeling is chill. In due time, true colors gon' be revealed. If you wanna see results, you gotta put that work in. I've been working, soul searching, trying to find my purpose. My intentions were good, why they try to hurt me? Yeah. Struggle could never bring me down, it could only make me stronger. Try to wake woke him up, but the truth put him in the coma. Daddy wasn't around, still got a chip on my shoulder. I know I'm grown now, but it still caused trauma. And I still ended up having a baby with no father. Wonder how things would have been if he would have taught me something. How to love myself, or how a man should treat a woman. Too bad he ain't around to see the star my son's becoming. Vision getting blurry and I can't see clear. Been a long time coming, just glad I made it here. I ain't running no more. Gotta face all my bills, but I never tell a lie. Only ready at the real. I've been working on myself, ensuring that my soul heal. Won't shed a tear, won't cry when that milk spill. Heart on roll, so my only feeling is chill. In due time, true colors gon' be revealed. Real eyes peep, realize and realize that it don't matter what they say, it only matter what they do. And if they really got love for you, they'll tell the truth. Been a tedious journey, but I don't want nobody else. I've been searching for my soul and I've been trying to find my peace. They will never understand, they can't decide for me. I would rather walk alone, cause on myself I won't fold. Still on them shoulder cold, time to realign my soul. I gotta elevate my mind, I gotta elevate my spirit. Vibing so high, my frequency they favorite. A rose from the concrete, a diamond in the rough. I shine so bright, cause my pain done polished me up. Vision getting blurry and I can't see clear. Been a long time coming, just glad I made it here. I ain't running no more, gotta face all my fears, but I never tell a lie, only ready at the real. I've been working on myself, ensuring that my soul heal. Won't shed a tear, won't cry when that milk spill. Heart on froze, so my only feeling is chill. In due time, true colors gon' be revealed.
Y'all already know what it is. We back. It's the MELLO-ROOM. Shout out to T the Goddess. You already know. Hopefully y'all got to hear that. Hopefully it stays posted and it plays through.
Yeah, that was one of her little smooth jams.
You know, we had technical difficulties when it came to some of her records, you know, but hopefully that's one of the records that made it through, because we, you know, we definitely want people out there to hear her, and we've been trying to push for her and her platform as well.
Yeah, I want to try to push her songs more, because I'm so disappointed about it being muted. That I just didn't know what to do at the time, but it's just like, fuck it, let's just play it. It's live, we playing it.
Yeah,
can't
hopefully
mute
they
the
don't
live.
catch it in the shuffle of the records, because we've been playing quite a few records.
Yeah.
So, you know, hopefully it makes it through the shuffle and y'all get to really hear her out and see what she got going on.
Facts, yo. So with that, let's get into another joint, right? And let's play some of Ano Band's. Play some Ano Band's joints, you know. I see he hasn't released no new shit, but we can play some of his shit that we got. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
So this joint is called Money Equations by Ano Bands. Yo, so shout out to that brother doing his thing, yo. Money Equations, baby.
Big shout out.
14K Dre.
Smoking that gas. 14K, got my beat from Drew.
14.
My lungs only do the best broccoli. I only get top if it's sloppily. If she do it right, then she shopper, see? I like them commas, apostrophes. We making money, hypothesis. But you do not know the equation. I'm teaching them multiplication. I took a test and I aced it. Roll up a blunt and then face it. We doing money equations. We doing money equations. We doing money equations. My clientele is Caucasian. That nigga look like an agent. But trust me, he's still on probation. I give niggas jobs, now they hating. Tomorrow is orientation. Don't be late, I get mad and impatient. I'm making money relationships. She kinda bad, so I slayed the bitch. After I fuck her, I hate the bitch. Act like a rose, so I raid the bitch. She said it's a game till I play the bitch. All by the girls making plays and shit. I'm getting dough different ways and shit. Not with a pokers, we spraying shit. Like I don't know what you're saying, bitch. I wish that you would and I'm praying, bitch. My lungs only do the best broccoli. I only get top if it's sloppily. If she do it right, then she shopping, see? I like them commas, apostrophes. We making money hypotheses, but you do not know the equation. I'm teaching them multiplication. I took a test and I aced it. Roll up a blunt and then faced it. We doing money equations. We doing money equations. We doing money equations. Got so much drip that I'm leaking out juice. Shiv up my dick like a fucking masseuse. Head demon sick, I've been calling her flu. Call up the plug when I'm making a move. We talking numbers, you looking confused. I'm counting hundreds and you counting views. You wanted to run it, but we got the tools. I made an example and you made the news. Got this little bitch in a fantasy. Just call me Ano, not Anthony. Just roll the joint, now I'm Japanese. Just bought some phones and they orange and green. She gave me throat while I'm pouring her lean. She called me to go when I'm all in her spleen. Gotta be gas when I'm smoking some weed. I'm going so ham that I'm focused on cheese. My lungs only do the best broccoli. I only get top if it's sloppily. If she do it right, then she shopper, see? I like them comments. commas, apostrophes. We making money hypothesis, but you do not know the equation. I'm teaching them multiplication. I took a test and I aced it. 14K, got my different dream.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, you already know what it is. It's MELLO-ROOM, motherfuckers, and that's N.O. Bands. Money Equations, killed that shit real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Next up on the list, man.
Who we got?
We gonna keep going. We gonna play a joint from your man, J Notes.
Let's do it.
We gonna bring J Notes in here, and we gonna bring in. Let's see which one. I feel like we play all of them. This is Walk Up in the Club, right? Yeah, Walk Up in the Club, man. With J Notes. This is one of his old joints. We gonna play it like it's brand new right now. Walk Up in the Club. J Notes. Shout out Airs Printing. You know what I'm saying? What it is, brother. We see you. Falcons won today, baby.
Yeah, you know what it is. This is one of those. Congratulations.
Chill. I walk up in the club, hey, with my J's on, hey, with my shades on, hey, you know I'm fresh, huh? These hoes, they steady too, these niggas steady hating, but I don't give a damn, my money steady stacking. Fuck them niggas, I don't like them niggas, Southside killer, I be sick, nigga, call it punk, it ain't shit real, niggas hate my shit, chinchilla, yes, I want it all, fast and close and fancy cars, house on the hill, I need some meal, yes, I want it all my niggas above the law, pussy that nigga will break your jaw, shit, nigga, we always ball, we never fought against our niggas mad, I got this. Yeah, nigga, I got this. Oh, now my fucking gear, my swag like this, your swagging shit. Get money, hey, 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 get money, get money, get money, yeah. I told y'all niggas, y'all can't fuck with this GMP shit, nigga. This Southside shit, nigga. We got this here, nigga, for Summer Hill down in North Clayco, nigga. This our motherfucking year. I'm at 50% right now. Y'all nigga don't wanna see me at 100. You know what? I'm done talking. Yeah. I'ma let my nigga ride on.
J Notes, nigga. You know when I get down, get dope, get bitches. Niggas wanna hear, let's get it on. Niggas wanna talk about money too long, get punched in the mouth. We be talking hard. I'm in the club with the fresh J's on. Bitches saw me hopping out the Escalade. Now they wanna suck me off. Heineken, Hennessy. Nigga to the break of dawn. It's all good till you pop in the mouth and get shot. My nigga got the pump in the trunk and he hot no homo. Nigga bump me in the club, call him in the bathroom and fuck the nigga up and it say no promo. His girl looking fly, I'm a G for real. Fuck with me, I'm a beat for real. And I'm so tired of fake niggas, they don't need to be killed. Not mad at the world cause I ain't got a deal.
I walk up in the club, hey, with my J's on, hey, with my shades on, hey, you know I'm fresh, These hoes, they steady chew, these niggas steady hating, but I don't give a damn, my money steady stacking. Get money, hey, 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 get money, get money, get money, yeah. East side. Her west side, her north side, her south side, ho, chill. Now get 'em crazy, I got 'em. 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 We ready, yeah. 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 We ready, yeah.
We ready. I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? You ready, Drew? You already know, man. That was J Notes in the building, man. With one of those throwback classics for us.
Yeah,
you know,
nigga.
I remember when that boy was doing his thing, man. He took a step back and switched gears on us, jumped into a whole nother lane, man. Shout out to Airs Printing, though. That's family.
Yeah, shout out to that brother, man, doing
You
his
already
thing,
know.
bro.
Yo, can I hear a joint? Can I request a joint?
Yeah, you can.
Let me get the the Luo. Is it Luo D?
I'm not sure.
Minding My Business.
Minding my business. I can't remember, yo. Let me
read Lou OD's
Let me check it.
joints for me.
Nah, no, not in there. It's not in it's not in Lou OD's folder.
But it may not be the name of the song. I may be saying the wrong name.
You're
What's
not
the name?
talking about
The Message.
It Was Written.
There you go.
It Was Written.
There you go.
All right, yo.
Let me get that one time.
So, yo, man, this one here is Lou OD. It Was Written. Check your boy out, man.
Shout out to Lou OD, man.
I tagged him in the
I
comments
always say that's
earlier.
one of my joints,
I'll
man.
tag him again.
That's one of those joints for me, so you already know. Shout out to Lou OD, man.
Facts. You already know what it is. MELLO-ROOM, baby.
Bang.
Once again, nigga, I'm back now on my BI. Still up bustin' in trenches, still giving niggas no reply. They always said the problems come with money, and I see why. Niggas that done deaded me, now begging for a retry. I never had a hater back when my pockets was empty. Niggas treated me like I ain't existed, keep it a milli. Now a nigga got so many, I don't know they elementary. Just that they wanna run up and probably bust that 9 milli. The problem that separates me and you is my mentality. You live in block fantasy when I'm good in reality. Never proceeded to defecate on these niggas when I could've wreaked havoc and suffocated these niggas. I'm a cartel affiliate that keep it on the low. I ain't gotta put up braid and tell them go. Just call me the vigilante, aka J Flow. Your whole operation stops just off of my safe so I'm out it. The awakening's kinda rude if you doubt it. The kid born up in the jungle and I made it about it. Guns, drugs, and the money, yeah, I grew up around it. Most of them scared of the hustle, I'm so glad that I found it. Don't be asking what's in it, cause I be minding my business. Yeah. And if you asking what's in it, have that money in your hand before we start talking business. Don't be asking what's in it, cause I be minding my business. Yeah. And if you asking what's in it, have that money in your hand before we start talking business.
I moved through a couple states, stolen cars, switch plates, stress shake, hard work, perfect planning, no break. I be trying to shake and bake, make cake, now have my family no wake. So hard that was pace. Snakes always got a lot to say. I refrain to speak a day if they don't make me no cake. Okay. I've been on some cold blocks, blacks tucked in my socks. I've been frisked by cops. Trying to move up to photographers, taking pics and using cannons. But I'm in the hood with niggas using lens, shoot with cannons. Baby's abandoned, pops buried 6 feet. Damn, he's no longer standing. Kids ain't understanding. Shit, selling poison, it got me out of that. Even though they try to pull me in, I ain't looking back. They testing my nerve, trying to make me clap. But feeding in is only gonna send me to the max. But all I know is moving packs. I'm trying to make it out the trap. And that's a fact.
Don't be asking what's in it, cause I be minding my business. Yeah. And if you asking what's in it, have that money in your hand before we start talking business. Don't be asking what's in it, cause I be minding my business. Yeah. And if you asking what's in it, have that money in your hand before we start talking business. Cause I be minding my business. Cause I be minding my business.
Yeah, you already know. I can't put it in no better words, baby. It's Artist Appreciation Day.
Facts.
Y'all see what it is, man. We've been showing
Don't
that
ask
love,
what's
man.
in it.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Don't be asking what's in it. You already know. It's that independent over here.
Yeah, shout
We
out
just
Lou
minding
OD,
our business,
nigga.
You heard? Shout out to Lou OD, man. You already know what it is, man. Big shout out to him, man. Like I said, that was one of them joints that when we first started getting projects from him, you know, that was one that grabbed my attention and it always stuck. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Lou OD.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, man, it's Artist Appreciation Week. We showing love to the artists. Who we got lined up, Mike?
So we're gonna play a Hanzo Blade, and then we're gonna do our last shout outs. And,
I think we got what? Because that was 2 joints, so we should do 2 more joints.
we played 3, I think, right?
We did?
Yeah. We played like 3 joints.
Because I was going to say Hanzo Blaze and one more from...
Who?
Let's see.
Oh, we wanted to play another Tiva joint. All right, so check this out.
No, you sure it was a Tiva or was it homie with the 5G?
No, you wanted to play another Tiva joint in the original because I think we played him first.
Okay, yeah.
And then I want to play a Hanzo joint.
Okay.
So what I'll do is we'll play a Hanzo, we go into Tiva, and then we're going to do our shout-outs. And then I got a special one for the last one.
Let's do it.
All right. Yo, this is Hanzo Blades, man. Shout out to that brother, man, showing us mad love.
Big shout out to Hanzo Blades.
He's helping us with the next project we got going on. So shout out to that man. And let's play something. Let's play something from his little personal joint, Birds of Prey. And let's play the last joint on that called The Habitat, produced by the Iron Lungs. Yo, shout out to Hanzo Blade and the whole Grind Wave. This joint is called The Habitat. You already know what it is. MELLO-ROOM, baby.
Salute.
Prostitution is primarily defined as offering services indiscriminately and especially in exchange for more. Secondarily defined as devoting oneself to corrupt or unworthy purposes. Hoeing to me, giving up everything I am to be what you need, and you still played me. But I'm alright, because you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can turn pain into spotlight.
Whether you believe it or not, we all dabble in sin. Even the chosen ones have demons that they grapple within. A prostitute spread an eagle for the cash and the stem. I've seen a junkie grab a needle, start stabbing her skin. The moans of her pain became louder than crackling wind. Exposing the frame with no shame, she's ratchet and slim. Chatting with men as she's washing down glasses of gin. Now the poor innocent child is left abandoned with kin. Forced to live with strangers, now that's when the damage begins. Hoarding all this pain even when they all laugh and they grin. At his hand-me-downs, he's living out of bags in a bin. Cutting class, puffing grass in the back of the gym. The only friend he ever had was a pad and a pen. The type that was quick to spaz and start jabbing your chin. Starting through with dirt, his life spiraling faster than rims. They say the ones that lose first are last at grabbing the win. That's facts though. Part of the story, shorty living like a savage. Became a thief in the creek with a nicotine habit. Had to sleep on a train or on a pissy cheap mattress. Got wrapped up deep in the game like Ricky Free in the traffic. Cut it, whip it, bag it, stamp it, then fed it to the masses. Fucking bitches so rampant, leaving seeds to be a bastard. Whip it in the latest forest, spending sprees was lavish. The chips that came in pouring built his legacy and status. Always rolling with the
I see you, T the Goddess. I see you.
Blow a hole in niggas quick or any enemies that ratted. The G was about his food, but he left his peeps famished. He was Ebenezer Scrooge when it came to cheese and carrots. The Judas peeped his moves, the Jews left the thieves attracted. Some goons ran up in his room and started squeezing ratchets. When your life is full of problems, the trail can be disastrous. So the streets provide two options, either jail or sleep in caskets, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Big shout out and salute to
Hanzo
Hanzo
Blade
Blades.
murdering shit over here.
You already know, man. That shit is a breath of fresh air every time we hear them joints, man.
Yeah, that shit was called The Habit, yo.
And definitely was pressure. You already know. Anytime you hear the beats is always pressure.
Yeah, this nigga got fire beats, man. Produced by him too, man.
You know what I mean? Definitely check out his Instagram page, man, because he be putting up a lot of his work.
His Instagram and his Facebook joint, man. I tagged him in the motherfucking comments.
Indeed, man. You're an artist out there looking for beats. You know what I mean? He's definitely an alley you could run down because he got a lot of that for you. You know what I'm saying? So
T the Goddess, if you still in there on the check-in, I seen you, girl.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Definitely shout out T the Goddess as well.
We gonna get into this next joint by Y Sativa.
I chose the first one. You choose this one.
Yeah, I already know which one I want to play. I want to play Glow Sticks.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this. Y Sativa. This is called Glow Sticks. This is not This ain't no Hansel Blaze shit, but you know this is some fire tunes. So check them out, yo. Watch Sativa, Glow Sticks on the MELLO-ROOM, baby.
Indeed.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know I ain't never going down, down.
Kenny, how you do that?
You know I ain't never going down on some slope shit. Told her, come ride the wave like an ocean. I'm just trying to shine like a motherfucking glow stick. Smoking on that loud, I am the commotion. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen.
Hey, look, I'm just tryna shine like a motherfucking glow stick. Wanna build with you, but you won't host shit. I say you love me, but I know you won't bro dick. Took a pic for the gram, can't post it. Everything I got, I work for it. Can you dig it? My life been a movie since birth. Can you live it? Young smooth nigga, she know what to do with him. Heard you got a man, but my man's got two with him. And it been rebel since last tape. Heard you had a bad day. Me and your girl kick it like Cascade. Hey, you a hater fly. Then the aviator wrist on drip splash. Eat her like an hour later. I do this shit with a ease. Got a bad bitch, hold her down overseas. Hands out, say please. Shine like a glow stick every time I say cheese.
You know I ain't never going down on some slope shit. Told her, come ride the wave like an ocean. I'm just trying to shine like a motherfucking glow stick. Smoking on that loud, I am the commotion. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen. Pop a couple perkies, I'm feeling my heart skipping as I walk up in the party. I'm seeing the walls dripping, feeling like I'm tripping. I'm feeling like my soul lifting, crack me open a bottle. I'm feeling like I won't see tomorrow. Hate the feeling of looking down a dark tunnel, wondering if this wonderful life you got a dark sorrow. If you want it, you can have it, go get it, you can't borrow. Meditation and dedication, you can't follow. I'm the type of nigga that sit back and smoke gelato. Up in the air like a jet, no cargo. I just want my money on time, nigga, pronto. I just want my ring to fucking shine like Toronto. Niggas in they feelings, bitches dropping from my flow. I just wanna be her from Japan to Morocco. Yeah, baby, pronto. Oh. You know I ain't never going down on some slope shit. Told her, come ride the wave like an ocean. I'm just trying to shine like a motherfucking glow stick. Smoking on that loud, I am the commotion. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen. Bitch, I'm about to go in. Yeah, feeling like I'm chosen. Feeling like I'm chosen.
Kenny, how you do that?
Yes, sir. We back, man. Shout out to Sativa, man. Also, big shout out to Kenny Get Guap. I heard that little slick.
The little cut shit, right? I like
Kenny,
that shit.
how you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know, man. That's what's up, man. Big shout out to those fellas, man. That was
shout out
Glow
to
Stick.
everybody, dog.
That was Glow Stick off of that the EP project, I believe it was, in which he left the 4 joints from us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to them, man. Keep
man.
doing y'all thing, man. But you know what it is, man. It's that time,
that
man.
time, brother. We wrapping it up.
Yes, sir. It's time for us to get up out of here because we do have lives and things of that nature that we need to get to as well.
I just want to shine like a glow stick.
You feel me? But on that note, man, big shout out to everybody that tuned in and rocked out with us this week. Like I say, man, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, pass
Share
it
that
around
shit
like an
again.
L. Make sure it come back to your boy, you heard? Also, man, big shout out and salute to Airs Printing. That's family.
Always.
Y'all already know what it is. I'm sure
See
y'all having a
the
happy
merch,
one today.
baby.
I know y'all happy about your team winning and all that. That's what it is. Also, big shout out and salute to iCravesDessert.net.
Yes, sir.
Like we said, man, y'all can get in tune with them. Get your baked goodies, man. Get your cookies lined up. You create a shape, size, pattern, whatever it is you want, they can make it happen for you.
Yeah, man. You looking to get some of your shit promoted through us, man? Hit us up, man, in the email, man. If you got a product you want us to shout out, man, hit us up in the fucking email, man. Send it to us. We'll have a discussion. We'll work it out. See how we can get you promoted. Might cost you a little bit, but not a lot of it. You know what I mean?
That's a whole fact, man. You already know what it is, man. On that note, also, man, like I said, for all my people back home, y'all already know what it is. Love is always
baby.
love.
What's up,
and
y'all?
I'ma always show y'all love, man. Also, man, y'all don't be scared, man. Send them records, man. Play them joints.
Yeah,
I see
man.
y'all promoting your
Fuck
movements.
that. Send them right here,
y'all
man.
out
We gonna
there
play that
doing your
shit.
thing, you know what I mean? You putting clothing to the visual. You putting the visual to the voice.
We love it, man.
You know, now let this be the platform in which you choose to promote. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So at the end of the day, man, like I said, y'all reach out. Send it in the email. Ain't no problem. We'll get it lined up and get it ready, loaded to play for you guys.
Yeah, man. Don't forget, also, man, go to studio1025.com. You can check us out. I always, once in a while, I'm trying to get more diligent with it. I put up past videos up there you can watch. There's links to everything. There's links to our Facebooks. There's links to our Instagrams, whether it be Oozes, which again is Ooze_585. Or you can reach it under mine, which is Lou_Casino. And for you guys who don't know, that's just a little play on what my rap name is, you know. So hit us up on our Instagrams or the email below. That way you can reach out to us, send us your music, your art. You want to get promoted, you want to get marketed, you want to hit up Studio 1025. You can go right to the website, but you can hit us up this way too.
That's a whole fact.
So, man, reach out, man. We here. We busy.
So like we said, man, from me and you, from me and mine to you and yours, you already know it's been real. You know what I'm saying? Another one here in the MELLO-ROOM. Make sure y'all tune in with us next week. Next Sunday, we'll be here around the same time committing the same crimes, you heard? So y'all already know, man.
And always tune in, man, because this only gets better for us. The more we love this, the more we going to give you. You know what I'm saying? It's only getting better. I know you see the views looking better.
Indeed. I know y'all see it. The views are a little more clear. It's a lot more.
And I'm not going to always be back here, man. We bringing in people in to do my job, and I'm going to be over there sitting on the couch looking all good, and you're going to love it again.
You already know, man.
All right, so before we get the fuck out of here, we're going to play one song on the takeout, on the outro, and that's going to be New York by Equan Keith.
That's
for all my
up.
niggas back in Jersey, back in New York who watch us.
So it's only right
shit.
we leave out with the artists.
Facts.
You know?
So we love you. Thank you much, yo. MELLO-ROOM every
man.
Sunday fun day. Bring your own beer, and we out of here, bro.
Y'all already know.
Facts.
Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets in New York. Niggas frontin' on the gram, but their only hands kill you for the bands. Streets in New York. Niggas rockin' Timber J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. Streets in New York, in the streets in New York, in the streets in New York, in the streets in New York.
From a place where the scariest dudes are shooters. Guns be smoking like hookah. Thought they cheese like it's Gouda. Touch the meaning, Sierra mean gangsters like in their future. Dudes that used to be hoopers. Now the ones selling Buddha. Jugging, busting maneuvers. Damn, I'm on my building rooftop. Observing all the chaos occurred in a few blocks. I'm thinking about the Willie Lynch letter and Tupac. And if he was allowed to see how stupid dudes got. But who's not? Drug dealing, dreaming, thinking with the hood mentality. We smoke a lot of weed to escape our reality. Everything is convenient that's surrounding me. Shopping malls, food, liquor stores, I ain't gotta leave. Fighting for Jordans instead of healthcare. Where people relying on wicked welfare. I'm feeling like we in hell here. You wanna survive and you gotta make it yourself here. In the streets of New York.
Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets of New York. Niggas frontin' on the gram, but their only hands kill you for the bands. In the streets of New York. Niggas rockin' Timber J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. In the streets of New York, in the streets of New York, in the streets of New York, in the streets of New York. Niggas selling right on the corner. Rocker skinny and bomber. She's cold and getting warmer. No kid, that's for Obama. Buying cars in the projects. Selling side with no progress. Gotta change up your mindset. Put some liquor, we only digest. Hit the 24-hour, we get fried. Runners overpaid, we struggle just to get by. Be in the hallway, steps, we doing foreplay. The only way out is rapping the ball play. You could try to
words every day and you could try to say it, but New Yorkers only listen what Jay saying. Who dreamers turning niggas that is trapping? The corny niggas turn to fake IG rapping. This shit is real in the city. Ladies got more heart than most niggas. Nowadays the humble niggas be the killer. If you hustle part-time, then you a fake dealer. Don't complain, do your time, then that's when it gets realer. Niggas shit on they fam, credit card scam, snitch on they mans. Streets in New York, niggas frontin' on the gram, but they only hands kill you for the bands. In the streets in New York, niggas rockin' Tim and J's, push and catch a fade, find a way to get paid. In the streets in New York, 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 in the streets in New York.
Yo, peace and love, Mellow Room. We out of here, motherfuckers.